So we're starting to see, like, after 2 weeks, are these things starting to play out where you can see, oh, this team isn't going to make it. This team is going to make it, right?
Yeah.
Because I can, like, just based on 2 weeks, Indy's going to win that division.
Oh.
I know it's hard to say.
I don't know. Maybe. He looks good.
Houston is 0-2, right?
Houston is 0-2. Jacksonville is 1-1.
Jacksonville's 1-1.
And the Titans are 0-2.
Right.
I may have erred in thinking that Cam Ward can lift the Titans on his shoulders. This may be too much.
This
may be too much.
In order for a quarterback to have any level of success, there's two things that Cam has to pick up on. And that is to be patient. Is going to look hectic. You're not going to have a clean pocket, but you got to learn how to step up and not always scramble because you're not doing your offensive lineman a favor at all times. That being said, the offensive line is terrible, and he's running for his life most of the time.
Yep.
So there's a fine line between that because how are you going to teach him to step up and play quarterback from the pocket, which he's very capable of doing, if he don't ever have the time or the space to do so? So now you're building bad habits. And so now this is going to carry over until next year. And that's why this becomes a problem with Cam is you can't tell what kind of quarterback he can play because he's running for his life half the time.
Sick throw, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sick throw.
Yeah, when you go, no!
Nah, that was sick. That was awesome. Vlad, how are you today? Everything good, buddy?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. You know, coming back from the locker room on Sunday.
How was that, buddy? How was boots on the ground? Did you get eyes on Stephen Ross?
I did get eyes on Stephen Ross.
How did he look?
He looked like a guy that went through the ringer. You know,
Oh.
You know how hard it is to piss him off. So when he gets to that point, all hell's going to break loose, right?
Oof.
Dude, that game, that stayed. First of all, on driving to the stadium, I'm listening to Game Day Uncensored pregame with you guys, with you and Solana. And you said that lower bowl seats were available at $59.
It was crazy.
And you were right.
It was noticeable?
Bro.
There's a lot of pockets empty, huh?
There was a lot of teal seats.
Wow. That's it.
And I thought maybe because both teams were bad, maybe the Patriots fans didn't want to see their team play.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good game and everything, but let me tell you this: when it was 12-0,
oh, it's hostile, right? It sounded it on TV.
It was hostile, and then when they made the comeback, they took the lead. The fan base started picking up, like they really were trying to get. And then like a penalty happened, and then all momentum was done.
What was it like in the build? Yeah, tell me from the Malik Washington return. Oh, hello!
All 12 seconds of the happiness.
Yeah, give us the 12 seconds of happiness from Malik Washington to the kickoff return touchdown.
It was 2 minutes 46 seconds of glee for Dolphins fans because I'm including the TV timeout as well. They were happy. They were like, "Oh my God!" They were shocked to see a punt return touchdown because nobody can remember the last time it was a punt return touchdown.
It had been 5 years.
Yeah, it was Jakeem Grant, right? So that was good. And it was just like, all right. But nobody really, they just wanted to win. The fan base just wanted to win. And before you can say Tom Brady,
cheater.
That game it was like, what happened? And then the final drive is the one that really got the fan base upset. Because
when Tua ran out of bounds.
Well, Achane, all right. Then Achane scores. So it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, you thought you won.
Yeah, it's like, oh my, like what you've never seen a fourth quarter like this where like 21 points was scored like within 3 to 4 minutes. Then he was out of bounds. All right, cool. But then it was like, why did they have to waste the timeout? Like, why all these things were happening? The overthrow to Tyreek. That had everybody upset. And then the running out of bounds. That was it. And then all the Tua haters were just walking out, because I got to go down to the media. Oh, you see the fans. It was just a lot of shaking hands and like
it's on edge right now, dude.
Yeah,
it's on edge right now.
It was anti, bro. It was nasty work.
Stephen Ross, head down, hands in pockets. Was he slumping? Like, what were the eyes of the Dolphins on?
He's 80. Of course, he was slumping.
You don't know that.
It was like a walk of like Like he was so disappointed, bro.
Man.
It was just like it was just like it's like, you know what it is? He looked like a guy who didn't want to fire somebody, but he has to think of he's gonna have to do it sooner or later.
Yeah, probably. Maybe in a few days. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Anyway, rest of our headlines. The Marlins are going to open up a 3-game series with the Colorado Rockies tonight at 8:40. Yuri Perez is on the hill for the Fish. Bounced back a little bit in his last start. He's had a little bit of a tough summer the last month or so, but he was decent his last time out. So that was good. JJ McCarthy is going to miss the next 2 to 4 weeks with a high ankle sprain. Get ready, Leroy. We got Sunday Night Football. Jake Browning versus Carson Wentz. Get fired up, dude.
Pretty amazing. Did we even know where Carson Wentz was until
I did
just
not.
now?
I did not.
I did.
I didn't know that he was a Viking.
I did not either.
I did.
He is a Viking.
He's a Viking.
Jaden Daniels is also possibly going to miss the game. He has a knee injury. We already know that Brock Purdy's out. We know Joe Burrow is out. It's dropping like flies right now, these quarterbacks.
There's some games I'm not even touching because of these backup quarterbacks.
Yep.
What's amazing to me is Joe Burrow's been hurt more than Tua.
He's been hurt a lot. I mean, especially probably by the end of this season if Tua stays healthy. They've both been hurt a lot.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like Joe Burrow's been hurt a lot.
Yes. He's been a walking game of operation too. He's had like knee, wrist, toe. He's at everything.
This toe thing, dude, he's done for the year.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, even if he was, they said 3 months. Was it December? They're not gonna. What's the point? You think they're not gonna be good without him? You know, like I know Jake Browning won last week, but it's Trevor Lawrence. Like who coughs up games like Trevor Lawrence? That guy pulls losses out of the jaws of victory more than like any quarterback. It's incredible.
You know who looked good? You know who looked good?
Who looked good?
Herbert.
Herbert did look good.
Yeah.
He looked good.
Yeah.
He looked good.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid that.
Is Harbaugh a quarterback whisperer?
Yeah, I think he's just. I mean, I don't even know if he's a quarterback whisperer as much as he's just a good coach. He just seems like he knows how to build the foundation, right?
And guess where it starts?
Trenches. He was like last year. He was doing that whole my left tackle's a weapon. I was like, oh jeez.
But that's coaches, like, we laugh, but you ever notice coaches that have that kind of mentality always build from the inside out? Always.
Yeah.
They all have the same mentality.
It wasn't a very good game though. I watched actually more. I watched more of that game than I did and it was Jets. Gino was back. He was. He was not.
Back.
Can I throw him into the Joe Flacco, Jameis Winston?
Yeah.
But he had a whole season though.
Had 2 seasons.
2 seasons. So that could just be a bad game.
Oh, maybe it was just a bad game, but
you could count on it. Count on it.
They had
Flacco and Jameis Winston. When they go south, dunzo.
No, they had their chances to get back into it, and he didn't go great for him. Now, that's why all anybody's talking about is stupid Tom Brady on with his headset. That's all anybody. This is going to be
what Tom Brady with his head.
So Tom Brady. We'll take a break. We'll get into this. This is the controversy out of last night. Is just Tom Brady. Tom Brady had a headset on, and we're acting like this is red alert for everybody. Strip him of broadcasting. Take a break. Back after this. Hey, how would you guys like to have a Pro Bowl Miami football player come and visit your elementary school? It could happen. It could happen. With the Dolphins, Zach Sealer. He's on board to speak at a school. Just go to WQM.com and enter an elementary school in Broward Dade for your chance now to get a visit from Zach Sealer, where he'll speak to the students and more. For contest rules, go to WQAM.com.
My lighting is terrible.
Your lighting?
Yeah.
So here's what happens. The wires are switched. So when he turns on his mic, oh, you talking about your
No, he's
mic
talking
or
about his actual lighting.
Oh, you talking about the lighting on your
I didn't realize you became James
laptop.
Gunn. Sorry.
So no, what happened? No, what happened with my button here?
Yeah.
When I hit the on button, somebody else's gets cut off.
No, when you hit the on button, JFig light
Hello?
comes
Oh
on.
my God, I'm working.
Yeah. But I think your wire's loose. So
Yeah, JFig.
but you can only
light
hear that
comes on.
in our headphones. I don't think
And if JFig
Could only
puts
do
her
so
light
much
on, your mic comes on.
it's
Okay.
cross-wired.
Oh, okay.
As for your light, I tried to tell you a while ago.
What?
His lighting is fine.
That he should be sitting on this side instead.
His lighting is
There's
fine.
more lighting
His
on this
lighting
side
is
than that
fine.
side.
Nobody's here for our lighting.
Yeah.
He just asked about it.
That's because he's distracted.
I'm not
You're
distracted.
very distracted. You're just thinking about your computer.
I'm not. I need it tomorrow.
I understand. We're at Panthers Media Day tomorrow. Very excited.
Very excited.
Very excited to
Which
see
reminds
the
me,
Cats.
I only sign cards on a very rare instance.
You might sign cards tomorrow.
No, I am.
Oh, you
I'm
are.
gonna bring a couple
Okay.
for who's the announcer?
Doug Plagans.
Doug Plagans.
Yeah,
Remember
Plagans.
he asked me last.
He's good
yeah.
people.
Yeah, no, I know.
Dade South is excited to steal food. Well, we're not at the
Hey,
we're not at the
Leroy,
arena.
we're not
like
at the
last time.
arena.
Where are you gonna be? Oh, you're at the
Yeah,
War
last time we
Memorial?
had
We're at the Iceplex.
finger foods and fruit.
Yep.
That was garbage.
And cookies.
They did. They had a little
Cookie.
breakfast set up
Hey.
outside.
Don't
Relax,
worry.
There might be some stuff at the
Right next door,
at the War Memorial.
oysters.
Yeah.
They're so good. You don't like oysters, Jennifer?
I had them with you last
Yeah,
time.
I know. I'm just saying. They're so good.
They are very good. They are very good. No, very excited to see the champs tomorrow. Bobby. Is Bobby the only guy we didn't get to see his cup day? He keeps that stuff very private.
You probably went to Russia with it.
I think maybe he did. Maybe he did.
Maybe because he's not a social media guy.
He's not a social media
So
guy.
maybe like
He used to be. He used to be.
Really?
That's how our bromance started.
Well, you would think the team would want to get some.
Yeah,
type of
that's
the
what I'm
cup
saying.
trackers.
And Bobby's like very hush hush.
He probably took it to church.
Maybe he might have. He's very like we asked him about the cup last year, and he's just like, I just kept it in my living room and looked at it. You think like Sergei Bobrovsky was just sitting there? He was literally reading every name on the cup.
Yeah.
Good player.
Focused.
I thought you were gonna say
We're
that
like-
he would like read to it. Like
I think he might have. Yes, he might have read a
bedtime.
bedtime. He brought it to
He says-
with little baby Bobby,
Then
and he goes,
hey, he said, before this year, this is when that radio guy called me Forgo Bob. But then Daddy made a comeback.
then
Daddy won the cup.
Daddy stopped Brad Marchand, but then
Yeah.
Brad Marchand became my teammate.
And you're gonna see him tomorrow.
Yep.
Very
That's
He's
gonna
exciting.
be
tiny.
very interesting.
Yes.
Brad is tiny.
Yep.
He is tiny.
I might meet you guys there.
Check it out, dude. Come on by. Boots on the ground.
How
No, I
exciting.
mean, I am the guy that's Jay on the ice.
You are. Boots
Yeah.
on the ice. Check it on out. Yeah, we'll be at Panthers Media Day tomorrow. So we're excited. They've already been told we'll be getting a handful of guests for you guys. So excited about that. And Panthers always do us well.
Is there any one particular player you're excited to talk to?
I always like getting our yearly visit with Bobby. If I had
that is listen, there's a couple of things that's gonna happen immediately. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of conversations with Doug Plagans
Mhm.
on the side,
By the way,
right?
wish
About
him-
everything.
Wish him congratulations. He's a newly married man.
Oh, okay. And we are gonna talk to Bob.
Yep.
Right.
Well, I didn't know we were last year because he gets there very early. He likes the all that stuff to be done, but we ended up getting him. So,
Leroy's talking to Seth Jones.
He makes time for you.
oh, you want Seth Jones?
Seth Jones or who else? No, that's
I want to talk to Lundy. I like
You
talking
know-
to Lundy.
I wanted to talk to Rodriguez, but he's gone.
He's not gone. He's here. They haven't traded him yet.
They haven't traded him yet?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Because Kachuk's going to be out. Kachuk's
Right.
getting surgery. So.
Oh, on his groin.
Yep.
Do you understand how bad? Let's just think about this.
It put Caitlin Clark out a year.
Let me explain something to you. Well, first of all, it's like saying rotator cuff surgery. You have 4 muscles that attach to that. So you don't know which one.
Mhm.
When you say groin,
I think
there's a number of muscles that attach.
I think it's his adductor.
And so, right, there's a lot of stuff to go wrong. If it tears, right, like the other 3 muscles could support it, but you're not feeling good about it.
This guy is like he's become such a playoff gangster because he just comes in the playoffs. He goes, all right, guys, I'll see you. See you next playoffs.
I wonder who we're gonna hit. I start thinking, I wonder who we're gonna get for this year. Because he's having surgery. How long is he out?
Oh, how much? I mean, what we were able to do is right now it's keeping us from because we signed everybody, so we're not over the cap. We get 1 more year of shenanigans.
What's the penalty for being over the cap with? Because there's
Welcome back to hockey season, everybody.
How exciting. I'm so happy right now.
Yeah.
No,
Welcome
no,
back.
no.
Welcome back.
No,
Jennifer, you
welcome
missed
back.
it.
You missed it.
Nope,
You missed it. You
Officially-
missed it.
Missed the
What?
joke, JFig.
You're-
I asked him a
Welcome back.
hockey question.
I
And he
know.
about lost his
I
mind.
know.
Welcome back. We're back.
No, wait a
The
minute.
cats
Either
are back.
way, I'm
It's
so
not
very
about
The
that.
cats are
excited.
back.
Like,
I missed this.
listen, we know how punitive basketball is, right? Is basketball the only sport if you go over the cap, they charge you a bunch of money?
You want me to call David?
Yeah, I mean,
All right, hold on.
hey,
Or you can
football.
ask him tomorrow. You'll probably see him tomorrow. So-
All right, so we'll just wait till
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we can have David.
Yeah, we'll have everybody stop by. It'll be fun. But yeah, we'll be live at Panthers Media Day tomorrow.
and then
We're
we
very
can go
excited.
eat oysters.
It'd be nice to talk about a winner for once, you know. Sheesh. Been a long time.
Paul
No,
Maurice.
you talk
What do you
about
think?
winners. Just not.
Well, the Canes.
Yeah,
Canes are
The
kicking ass
Canes,
right
the
now.
Canes.
Don't
The Canes are kicking ass right now. But
But these are winners.
the winners, dude.
I want winners.
Crazy. Anyway, so the big controversy out of the late game yesterday was that Tom Brady was wearing a headset in the coach's booth.
And
Well, everybody's got a problem with it because it's like, hey, he's the lead voice of Fox. He makes $1 gazillion to be the broadcaster of Fox. And they even, I believe, were more lenient this year on the rules of how much access. Remember last year, there was a whole thing about how much access you're supposed to get, meet with the coaches, meet with the players. And, you know, he showed up to do his job last year. It wasn't very good. I thought he was better this past week. He had a little spunk to him. But, you know, it's a thing. This is the most paranoid sport there is in the world.
yes, but here's what I would say. As long as it doesn't have a mic, he's just listening to the play calls.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's no. What about the Colts owner?
But she's not on the broadcast.
I know, but
she's not on the broadcast.
But again, listening to the play calls.
If Ms. Irsay was on Fox, people would have an issue with
calling
it.
a Raiders game?
He's calling the NFL games.
No, but I'm saying he's not calling the Raiders
Okay,
game.
but like for example, I believe they're playing the Commanders soon, right?
Yeah.
He got like a behind the scenes tour, all the hobnobbing that goes along with Tom Brady. And then they're like, you know, they thought, oh, no, you know, I'm just people didn't really, they thought, oh, hands off. He's like Jeter. Like he's going to be like, oh, you know,
No,
I'm not going to do
that's-
my job really because Derek didn't do his job as Miles owner.
Dude,
And so all of a sudden, now he's like in the booth right next to Chip Kelly. And they're like, hey, what the hell is this?
was he talking to Chip Kelly?
Sure, there was a
No.
points where he was talking to Chip Kelly. If he wanted to talk to Chip Kelly, he could talk to Chip Kelly.
No. Wait, you know what? Is something wrong with Chip Kelly?
What do you mean?
He looked like he had the shakes.
I don't know.
I would be shaking too.
Like
Geno
when I
Smith
saw
was
that-
throwing 3 interceptions.
No, but again, having a headphone and listening to play calls means nothing.
It does if you got like the intel though.
Of what?
See, like he could be like, what if he had a little collar thing on?
Again,
Chip.
we're making the assumption he's
Chip.
only listening to the play calls.
I'm sure he is listening to the play calls, but you're making the assumption he can't go get a message to Chip Kelly on cheating. And let's just
He's
not,
right there.
let's not forget. This guy's a cheater.
Oh,
He's a cheat.
dude, we got.
He's a cheat.
Can I just say we got way too much crap going on in the world that we are going to sit here and have a meaningful conversation about somebody listening to the play call?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
All right. Enough. Let move. Keep
What
it
if
moving.
he sees Red Falcon, and he goes, I saw that play. That's Red Falcon. They send it in. He tells Chip Kelly.
So he's in the Raiders. That's the team he part owns.
Mm-hmm.
What does that have to do with playing any other team?
Because he gets to go and meet with all the coaches and the players of the other teams he's doing. So let's say,
Let's
say, for example,
no, those things you don't get anything out of those.
I don't know. People get a lot of intel. People get a lot of intel.
Are you? Wait, you know what?
Secret meetings.
Can I just tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
Coaches, with what they reveal in those meetings, are more secretive than.
I didn't mean to pull this card on you because you don't do
You
this.
make it sound like. Wait.
Look.
Listen, they are protecting their play calls to these announcers more than the Epstein files.
I don't know about that.
I'm telling you.
I don't know about that.
I'm telling you.
Let me give you some insight here.
telling
I don't mean to
you.
pull. No. Let me give you some insight here because I can tell you a thing or two because I do broadcasts. Okay, I do.
Go.
So I'm in fighter meetings,
Yeah.
and I will get intel from the fighters that is not known to the public, and so I will know. Is a guy's weight off? Is this now? Imagine I was a rat bastard and I could take that information and be like, "Hey, this guy's had some really tough camp. He had mono. He's got cut on the eye. You let him know." And then all of a sudden,
that information wouldn't be out there.
I don't know. I don't know.
But
I don't know.
Understand. Here's what the meetings that you have before games. You're talking about the production meetings. They don't tell you anything. They're asking you about players and about what you want to improve on and stuff like that. They didn't ask you about game plan.
Well, we'll never know because you were talking to John Madden and he didn't own the Raiders. He was former coach of the Raiders. If John Madden owned the Raiders and had any influence on the Raiders at the time, then that would be a problem.
Being a part owner is different than being an owner with no.
One would think, but that's what everybody thought. He was a figurehead. But here's the thing: he's sitting right next to that creepo with the haircut.
Sitting there listening to the plays is nothing.
He's
not. You think
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my God, I'm not doing this.
Leroy,
I'm not doing this.
What
I'm not doing
do you
this.
mean you're not doing this?
Stupid.
I don't know if it's stupid.
Can I ask you a question?
No.
I'm
Like
not
you guys,
agreeing. I'm not agreeing
you know what it is?
with-
This
I'm
is
not
kind of
agreeing with
insulting to what I do.
Hold
What do you
on,
mean?
hold
It
on.
really
How
is.
is it insulting?
I'm not agreeing with him. I'm just asking you a question.
Well, you're just asking
Sure.
questions.
It's so stupid.
Leroy,
Why do I fall for this?
It's not
crap?
stupid.
It is.
Right.
It's not stupid.
Leroy, as a player, right?
Yeah.
Can you watch another team's practice and kind of, even though you don't know the play call, but you kind of know what play they're running?
Let me.
Yeah.
No. You.
I'm just asking.
It's
you
not
just
that
a
easy. But let
question.
me explain to you. Okay, we know everything they're gonna run. We know all their plays. You get every single film, every single play that they have ran.
Mhm.
So you know what they're going to run. You don't know when, and you don't know what the different adjustments to that are going to be based on what you have.
What if
Like there are certain plays that you call a play. You go to the line of scrimmage. They have automatic adjustments. That's the part of it you don't know.
I understand.
Okay, but you know all the plays that every team wants to run.
Okay.
Like it's not a secret.
This is
Do you realize before each game,
Mhm.
you watch a year of film on that team?
Sure.
If a new coordinator comes, you watch film on the last team he was with to try to get tendencies.
Can I ask you a question though? This is a genuine question for you because I know you stand on this principle because you were a very tough competitor, and I know that you don't like to leave anything in the hands. But can I ask you a genuine question? If cheating didn't work, then why do people do it so much?
Because they can't help themselves.
Okay, so like
here, let me explain something to you. Having a coach, right? Having a coach go out and cheat to get the play call from the team you're playing against. First of all, you don't know when they're going to do it because you have all their plays. Okay. So, hey, I know in this defense, they're going to blitz.
Mhm.
I know in this defense, they're going to do this or that, right? You know where the problem comes? The problem is not coming from knowing. The problem comes from if your right tackle and your right guard suck and can't block them.
Understood, but if they knew who they had to block,
No, it wouldn't matter.
Okay, dude.
If you're not good enough to block the guy, you're not good enough to block the guy.
So let me get this
At
straight.
some
So let me get this straight. You don't think the
Tobin,
Astros? You don't think the
at
Astros? Hold on. Just hear me out.
At some point, the competition of it.
At some point, it
plays out.
does. Nobody's
Guess
saying that
what?
it doesn't. But you don't think that? I never understand this with you. If in the history of sports, people have cheated to get an advantage.
Correct.
If it
Correct.
didn't work, why would they do it? Why would the Astros? Jose Altuve is going to the Hall of Fame. Okay?
Probably.
But you don't think in the hardest thing there is to do in sports, if I know it's a changeup or a fastball, bink, bink, it's a little, on my timing, it doesn't matter at all?
Yes, but
If it
call, but here's the point, right? Do you need a coach to go watch practice or somebody to relay to you that, it's 3rd and 1, the Eagles are going to run a tush push?
I know, but Leroy, Leroy,
I don't
Bill Belichick got caught cheating
Yes.
and stealing signs from the 3-13 Bengals.
It's just
Cheaters cheat.
Right.
I don't understand why this is something like it's because I think it's because you never cheated. And I can tell that because you want to know why? Because you always just think it's decided on the field, which, hey, I think for majority it is. But there's got to be something within the margins that something of this helps, because why would they do it?
Smeathan, you're absolutely correct. I have, this is no lie, I have gone into camp and I've had players come in from other teams with the other team's playbook.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
It
I
doesn't
understand.
matter.
The Dolphins,
Because at some point you got to tackle the damn guy.
The Dolphins just did that with Cole Strange. They brought Cole Strange in
Right.
because he was on the Patriots. And they're
Right.
like, hey, we have it. I know that's done all the time. Bill Belichick is the king of that. You want to
But-
know why?
right.
Because he can't help himself.
But guess
He's
what?
a cheater.
And how much does it matter knowing what
I
the
don't
other guy
know,
can
but
do?
it obviously matters some to the people doing
Does
it. Yes. Patriots won 6 Super Bowls.
And they cheated for everyone.
Yes.
Astros won 2 World Series.
2 World Series. Cheating.
All right.
And you want to know something?
What you deem as like you make it sound like in sports, if I know I'm gonna be better.
I don't say that. I
But
just
that's
said
the
that
way
I
you
didn't.
give it- That's the
That's why.
experience
But
giving.
you're.
I'm not saying I can't tell you why people do it anyway. Okay, I can't tell you why.
Why do the rich?
But I can tell you that every team, most of the teams in the NFL know what the other team's going to do, and they have an idea of when they're going to do it.
Let me tell you 3 things, okay? The famous love fame, okay? When people are famous, what do they like to be? More famous. Why do the rich need to loophole and get more schemes when they have all the money in the world? Because the rich like to be more rich. And let me tell you a 3rd thing, my friend. Why do cheaters, even if they're the best, cheat? Because cheaters cheat. That's why.
I understand that.
That's very
And
Mike-
Tom Brady.
I'm not. Listen,
That's very Mike
I'm-
McDaniel of
I'm
you.
telling, but I understand. I know to win the game, to win the game.
I'm
But
not-
but
It's
flat-
just words
I'm
means
not.
words all
Listen,
over again.
I'm not saying people don't cheat. So I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is look at the conversation we had from somebody listening to the offensive calls. That's it. You just jumped to that conclusion.
Unless he's telling them what's coming on the other side.
It doesn't, and I'm telling you that there's certain players in the NFL. Guess what? Myles Garrett is going to rush the quarterback.
Mhm.
You want that play call? You want to know what Myles Garrett? You still got to block Myles Garrett.
Understood.
There's a lot of that. And for some reason, fans, more than anybody, want to take the fact that you're still competing and put it on something
It's
else
not just
other than
fans,
that.
though. It's not just fans, because coaches are who are the most paranoid people in the world?
Coaches.
Coaches. Like,
Yes.
you can't go to Dolphins practice. Leroy,
Yes.
I've been to Dolphins practice. Leroy, to your point,
Mhm.
what is your opinion of the last 10 years of Dolphins offensive lines?
They suck.
They suck, dude.
So
I've gone to practice. I'm telling you right now, I've gone to practice with my camera, okay? Because I'm just getting some B-roll, some stuff for our show to shoot. Hey. They're running drills,
They're
Leroy.
paranoid about
They're
it.
running drills 900 feet away. And they're like,
It's-
they got a staff like you think the president's in the building. Hey, put that camera down. Put that camera down. Does it matter? No, but they are the most paranoid creatures on earth. And you got Tom Brady now sitting in the booth. That's not going to sit well with people.
But him listening to an offensive call for the team that he owns has nothing.
But he's not representing. This is the problem, though. He's not representing the team that he owns when he's working for Fox.
But he wasn't working for Fox.
But he is.
All right.
So if they're taking on the Chargers, like if he's like, coming up.
Yeah, if they're taking on the Chargers, knowing what the Chargers are going to do is going to stop everything.
I don't know.
It does. Like,
I don't know.
So here, if one team knew everything the other team was doing,
Mhm.
you ever notice the only team that says that is the team that won? The losing team says we do. The losing team never says we knew everything they were going to do and we couldn't stop them. They never say that. It's always the winning team. Hey, you know what? We knew exactly what they were going to do. We watched film and everything.
You're adorable. Wish I could pinch your cheeks.
You can. You're pretty close.
You're adorable.
But I'm just saying, like, what part of it is competition and what part of it you think if one team knew what everybody else was doing, that they would win all the games?
If they have consequential talent. So if we're talking at the best of the best, right?
Right.
I can't say it means nothing.
And we talking about football only, right? We're not talking about all sports. Because cheating
All
happens
sports.
in
All sports. All sports.
Because in baseball, they cheat like no other.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. No, they're
Yeah.
Basketball, there's cheating too.
Sure.
But I'm just saying, like having a guy listen to offensive plays means absolutely nothing. Okay.
Yet.
And I'm telling you, teams already know
We'll take a break.
everything that everybody's doing.
Take a break. We got to take a break. Back after this. Tobin and the Boy Scout. Back with you here. 104.3 FM, WQAM. You're a Boy Scout.
I'm
dude.
a realist.
You're a Boy Scout. Cheating doesn't exist. Doesn't matter. It's crazy.
What I'm saying to you is cheating may or may not matter,
Mm-hmm.
but knowing what the other team is going to do doesn't necessarily matter.
I wish this worked
Hey,
in relationships.
Doesn't necessarily matter. You're right. It may not necessarily, but you can't say that it also doesn't matter.
Okay.
It might, but it might.
Okay.
You want to like, because Vlad, it would be like the Shaggy. Wasn't me.
I'm just saying. By Leroy's theory,
Mhm.
say you and your significant other, they know you. They know you. They know you're going to cheat, right?
Do they?
What?
No.
They may know you're going to cheat.
What?
Yes, they can know.
What?
All right, let me tell you this. Here's a theory. Here's my theory in relationships.
Okay.
If your current
The
girlfriend
single guy.
or boyfriend, you got them when they were in a previous relationship, there's a great likelihood that
You going to be the next previous relationship.
Interesting.
so therefore,
Why are you shocked when you're the next previous relationship?
Yeah, like ones who are made from affairs.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know. So you saying people know the plays. You can know the plays, Leroy. You watch the film. Like there's certain packages, like you say, if a certain player comes in, you've watched so much film that this might be a special play because this particular player's in this formation, correct?
Correct.
But can a guy who's scouting, like you're getting information when you're talking to the coach, maybe 3 weeks prior to the team that you own play?
Like
Here,
there could always be.
Here, hold on. Do you think in these meetings, in these production meetings, they're talking about game plans? They're not.
But
It's hit and giggle.
okay. Can
It's hit and giggle.
No.
They're not giving any
That's what-
information in
that-
those
okay, but
meetings.
that's what-
and listen, I'm not agreeing with Tobin. I'm just trying to see
Sure.
both. I'm trying to see both sides. And also as a former player that Brady is,
Mhm.
right? And we're talking about
And
he's
known
the
cheater.
GOAT.
And known cheater.
All right, you that's you, okay?
Suspended for cheating.
But could you not?
I'm not even saying anything slanderous.
But what I'm saying is, at his current stage of his career,
Mhm.
now that he's broadcasting, he knows many people that are in organizations.
Mhm.
There might be information that, hey, you're my boy, or we former teammates, or whatever.
Yep.
That they might say, and they don't think.
right. He's
They
charming
don't-
him.
Okay, say that he's charming, and they might not be saying, they don't think they're giving any information, but it's information that he can utilize and give the Raiders
do you
personnel
under- do
when
you-
they play later on. Or
Do you understand how far-fetched some of the things you were drawing up? First of all, you're already willing to break rule number 1 of coaching in the NFL.
what's that?
Don't say bleep. Right? I don't care to who or to whatever.
Mhm.
So you've already broken that rule, because most coaches and most of the time, the only guy that talks is the offensive coach and 2 coordinators.
Mhm.
They ain't gonna say crap.
So you don't think McDaniel and Shanahan don't talk?
What do you mean? I think they talk about football, not about
Each other's plays or formation.
right.
It's all-
right.
but it's-
They're like these. I've been in these production meetings.
Yeah, but it's
They're
not,
not what you think they are.
yeah, but it's not like
They're hit and giggle. They're fun. Hey, I heard this. I heard that. Hey, we got it. I remember when we did this. I remember this.
but John Madden was out of the game when you talked to him, you know?
Oh, come on.
He was.
But again,
He was a mogul.
again,
He was a cartoon
but
character
wait.
at that point.
But wait, you think? Okay, when I was in the AFC, I didn't talk to John Madden. It was other guys.
I'm just saying
But
as
I'm
an
saying
example. If you were
in-
talking to Charles Davis
In general,
or Ron Pitts,
those conversations are not what you think they are.
they're not.
They're not very revealing as far as what is going to happen.
I understand, but this guy is a different breed. He's the GOAT.
Do you
He can
understand
hobnob
how
at a
many
different
different
level.
situations you have to make a certain way to make this a reality?
What do you mean?
Like, go ahead. You got to make Tom Brady's got to be a certain way.
Mhm.
The guy he's talking
we know him
to,
be.
a coach that he's talking to is going to give him information, which never happens in football, right? You're making all these situations fit so you could be right.
Tom Brady's wily. You don't know what he's going to do.
Okay. Yeah.
Certain guys can pick up certain things. Why do they have scouts? Because you can see some tendencies that maybe don't show up on film all the time.
That's not
You-
why scouts. No.
Nah, you could.
No, because if scouts could see all that, they'd be coaches.
I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe.
They be coaches.
Maybe.
Scouts are just
Some scouts become coaches,
Scouts are just scouts.
but some scouts start off.
Eventually, correct.
Okay.
Correct. I just like you're making all these situations fit so you can be right.
I'm not
And
making
I'm
it-
like, a lot of these situations aren't even real. It's not even reality. Like the production meeting and all these conversations that he has with coaches and players and stuff, it's like a giant tickle fight. Nobody's saying anything.
Yeah, but he gets to hobnob around the facility too if he
And?
wants to. You know, what if he finds
And?
something? You know, puts a mole in. What if he has a Todd the intern that goes in like
Uh,
Ocean's 11?
Again, you're making up all the situations to
Ocean's
fit. Right.
11.
Only because I
Right.
know him to be a cheat.
Uh,
We gotta take a break. Just a
uh,
regular old second hour next. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. 104.3 FM, WQAM. Mike Tyson's bringing his Return of the Mike show to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood this December. Stories and more from Iron Mike, and we got your chance to win tickets. You just got to text the word knockout. That's today's keyword, knockout, to 20357. Mike Tyson on cheating. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Exactly.
But then again, he did bite Evander Holyfield's ear. He didn't have a plan B.
Why was he? He wasn't cheating. He was mad. He was losing.
That's true. That's
There's
fair.
a difference.
That's how we
And
saw
that's
Mike.
kind of what is associated with losing.
Although it's a disqualification instead of like a regular loss, you know?
We saw ass cheeks.
Oh, we did. But yeah, it's this December. So if you guys want tickets and more information on this contest, WQAM.com. Message and data rates may apply. Don't text and drive. Tickets are also available for purchase at casino.hardrock.com/Hollywood/events. Bless you, Leroy.
Thanks. Oh, my mic is on, but my thing's not.
The light?
Yeah, we told you that, Leroy.
Yeah, it's been weird. I don't know. There's something got crossed over in here. I don't know what the hell happened. Very
It was supposed to get
crazy.
fixed.
Terrence says on YouTube, I think the Dolphins are desperate. I think they can pull the upset. I don't know, dude. Hopefully.
It would be the Dolphin thing to do
To just win this game.
to win against Buffalo and keep McDaniel, another day.
Bro, even when times were high, they barely beat this team. You know, I mean, Josh Allen's losses to the Dolphins are like a missed throw to Charles Clay in the end
Was
zone.
it a strip fumble? Was it one with a fumble at the end? Or?
No, they just ran out of
Oh.
time. They
Yeah,
ran out of time.
okay.
That was when Ken Dorsey lost his mind.
Oh, yeah. We haven't seen him since.
Where is Ken Dorsey? Wasn't he with the Browns for a second?
Wasn't it
Yeah.
Cleveland then Buffalo? Or was it Buffalo then Cleveland?
I don't remember.
Buffalo. It was. I think it was Cleveland and Buffalo.
I believe so.
Let's see. Ken Dorsey is
A high school coach?
a passing game specialist for the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's how they get their next coach.
Shoddy gave him some love.
That's how they get their next coach.
He was Brown's offensive coordinator last year.
Oh, so he went Buffalo Browns.
He went to Buffalo, then the Browns.
Okay, so
Yes,
it's
he got
Buffalo.
fired. Joe Brady took over. Remember, we were all like, they're kind of using him as the fall guy.
Yep.
And we never saw him that angry. We never saw Ken Dorsey lose his mind
He's
like
not
he
a
did.
guy that gets mad like that.
He was so upset. He was so upset.
I think the thing that pisses coaches off, coordinators or whatever, it's not the mistakes. It is the kind of the simple things that get you in trouble during the course of a game where you didn't even you should know better. That drives them crazy. Like, especially like if you go, we'll have practice and the coach will say, hey, on this play, we're looking from here to here, right? Because every play, they have you looking in a different, looking to exploit a certain area of the field. So the quarterback's going to look there either short, middle, deep, if you're flooding one side of the ball, or to check down to over the top if you're exploiting the middle of the field or whatever. That's how it goes. So a lot of times you ever watch a film and you have access to the whole field and you go, look at that guy running wide open on the other side of the field. I'm like, yeah, that's because, the quarterback's looking the other way. If he ever popped his head the other way, all hell would break loose.
Yeah, people were doing that with the Tua with Julian Hill.
Right.
It's like he was right there, but he was right there.
Right.
How did- see?
But I'm just saying, if you're not looking that way, it's a big football field. So
Do you think he saw Julian Hill and he's just like, there's no way
No.
Julian Hill's going to catch this, or he
No.
didn't see Julian Hill?
didn't see Julian Hill? Because if you're not looking, if you say, okay, and this is how you guys have to understand how you approach every play or situation. So say if it's 3rd and 5 and the coach calls a play, the whole practice during the week, you're looking from this guy to this guy to this guy, because the ball's coming out in 2.5, 3 seconds, right?
Mhm.
So when you say we look to this guy and it's covered, and then you got to look somewhere else. That's why they have all the big plays, because they covered your play, but then that Julian Hill running down the field by himself that you wasn't paying attention to because you were doing what you were supposed to do on that play. That's how guys get beat. So that's why sometimes extending the play is a good thing.
Well, but in that situation, he was extending the play. Like, he was running out. The only guy that was there was Julian Hill, but I didn't know if he looked at it and he's just like, Julian Hill's not going to catch this.
And sometimes you don't know how far, to be honest with you, like, I know a lot of quarterbacks will not throw a pass short of the yardage marker and hope that you get the first if they don't have confidence in your ability to run.
Why would you have confidence in Julian Hill doing anything?
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So
he did catch a conversion.
Right. But so that's the other thing. Like, okay, if I'm throwing the ball to Achane and I'm throwing it 5 yards short of the first down, he's still going to give you a chance to get the first down. Okay, if I take that same pass and in that same place is Julian Hill, right? All hell's going to break loose in the stadium if he throw that ball 5 yards short and expect Julian Hill to run for the first.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Damage was done.
Right,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying that's how it works. So you got to kind of like, yeah, whatever.
What?
It's just like, yeah, I like it. When I watch some of these games, I do the same thing, right? I watch a play and I watch the whole field and go, wow, look at this guy wide open.
Right.
Quarterback ain't even looking at him because he's looking at, the way the play was designed. Who are we going to exploit on this play? So I get why people think, in all honesty, I get why people watch film and say, why didn't we throw it that way? Keep in mind, quarterbacks, I don't care who you are, unless a play is broken, right? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So talk amongst yourself.
No, so this is the play. I'm showing you the 4th down play that he got sacked on. And you can see everybody's wondering, why did he not give it to Julian Hill?
Where down
like
on the right?
Out to the flat right over there.
On the right or the left? Over here. Let's see. Where is he? Right there.
Yep.
Well, no, because he's not. There's somebody running towards him. That ball would have got picked off in a heartbeat. Like, you can't stop the tape and say throw it here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Stop
like,
the tape.
Look how wide open. Stop the tape. Look how wide open.
You can't use the Ron Rothstein button.
Did you see that DB running down to go pick it off? Did you notice that? If he would have thrown that ball to Julian Hill, it would have been a pick 6. Look at him.
Well,
you see him?
It was an interception. He did get it. It was picked off.
Okay. You see what I'm saying, though?
But they're saying if he would have.
Oh, you talking about that last pick?
Yeah.
Well, the only pick he
No, the last pick. Yeah. Well, he technically threw 2, but one was called back.
Julian Hill was kind of open.
He was hoping.
I know, but again.
This is Rhinoceros' hands.
He was open.
Here's the other thing. Okay, let me tell you why. You see what Julian Hill did? He's supposed to keep going to the flat. Watch this run. Look, where is he going?
Well, I think
he didn't even run a route.
He was trying to tackle because it went to a Patriot.
All right. Like, again, that's all part of being on the same page or whatever. I tell you what.
They have not been on the same
page. I can
page.
tell you what. I can honestly say this.
Yep.
No quarterback that I ever played with that threw me a bunch of passes has never thrown me a ball and didn't know where I was going to be. Right? Because we've always had that understanding. Me and Bernie, regardless of some of the crap we drew up in the dirt, right? We were always on the same page. And if we weren't, he'd say, hey, I would have threw it to you. You need to sit in that opening right there. But I didn't want to lead you into the cornerback or something like that. And as time goes on, you learn from it and you pick up on it or whatever. But dude, we're having loser conversations. We're having loser conversations.
We're losers right now.
Because it ain't nothing about playing. It's about all the other stuff. You understand what I'm saying? It's about cheating. It's about this. About
this is separate from the Tom Brady thing.
Okay, but I'm just saying we're not that. This is all conversations losers have. I don't care about.
They are losers though right now.
Dolphins are losers.
No, I got
so
it.
The Jets.
I understand.
That's 0-2.
I understand that.
We're losers.
I understand that. But
Headlines are brought to you by Doral
you
Hyundai.
ain't getting me.
Doral Hunt. I think I already did.
I'm a winner.
Home of the Pricito.
I'm a winner.
Our lowest
Can't
price.
get me in these loser conversations.
Visit us at Doral Hyundai or at DoralHyundai.com. Your final scores last night. Buccaneers beat the Texans 20-19. Chargers take out the Raiders 20-9. JJ McCarthy, he's out with a high ankle sprain 2 to 4 weeks. Carson Wentz, you're back.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's back. We didn't even know he was there.
Cowboys have replaced Micah Parsons with Jadeveon Clowney.
Well, he didn't replace him.
Replaced him,
Come
dude.
on, bro. Like 3 weeks after the fact.
Oh, and I didn't give respect to this yesterday. Germany beat Turkey to win Eurobasket 88-83.
We got
Dennis Schroeder, MVP. It's not that I forgot. It's just
he's gonna have to be in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Schroeder.
Yeah,
He's won now World Cup. He's won the MVP of Eurobasket.
He is the epitome of world basketball.
He's medaled in the Olympics.
He's a great international basketball player.
And he's a pretty good basketball player in the NBA.
Yeah, he is a pretty good basketball player in the NBA. I will say, though, this Germany peacocking a little bit too much for my liking.
Wagner.
They got Wagner, but here's the thing, Vlad. Let's not forget who won the Super Cup. I mean, Serbia did beat them in the Super Cup, and Jovic and him went shot for shot.
Wait, isn't the Super Cup that was like preseason world?
It was before Eurobasket, but it still was a game of basketball. Like they won the Super Cup.
Time out.
Jovic is a Super Cup champion.
Super Cup is basically preseason. Euro.
But they are Super Cup champions.
That's what it is.
No, Super Cup is Summer League.
Yeah,
but they beat Germany at full strength.
Super Cup is literally Summer League. That's like Tobin coming into last season saying that he won the Summer League.
We didn't have Bogdanovich, okay, so we didn't have our go-to guard.
You got a mouse in your pocket?
Yeah, Serbia. We were the Serbs. We didn't have Bogdanovich.
You Serbian?
I just want to
say something in Serbian. Serbian.
This is Miami, Florida. This ain't Paris, France. Why is it we?
No, I'm telling you.
Really?
It's just we've
really. I'm not taking enough heat. I got you over there.
No, I'm just telling you, we won the Super Cup.
Say something in Serbian.
Jovic.
No,
don't say a name.
No, say something.
Brate.
Because you say we.
Brate.
No, that's not Serbian.
It is Serbian. It's brother. My brate.
That's it. The one.
My brate.
The one word.
For Tobin.
You are. Listen. You're ruining the mood of the show.
You're in a bad mood today.
Tobin, I need your antics because you know what? Football is bad.
It's bad, dude.
Professional football is bad. Even
like at least you guys only root for one team.
I know.
I got 3 teams that are like over.
Well, you see, you're not committed.
I always keep an eye on my Saints, right?
Okay.
Cleveland.
Okay.
Right?
Baltimore's doing well.
No.
Oh, you don't like Baltimore?
When I was in wait.
They give you a nice
Hold
swag.
on. When I was in Baltimore, they thought we were the Baltimore Stallions. So please.
What, from the USFL?
No.
From CFL.
CFL. That was listen, look it up, Vlad. Nobody believes me. There was one year they had 5 CFL teams in the States. Right? In the US. The Baltimore team won the Grey Cup. 1996. Go look it up. Nobody remembers it. But in 1996, or was it 95? 95 or 96, the Baltimore Stallions won the Grey Cup. And they're like, really? Yep, they had like 5 U.S. teams. And that was the only year they ever did it. And then we went the very next year to Baltimore. And they were like, congratulations. I'm like, for what? Winning the Grey Cup.
Take a break. Back and forth to this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 104.3 FM, WQAM. Got a little damage is done, my friend, coming up later on this hour. Because we got all the sports talk to go on, man. And Sports Talk on WQAM is brought to you by Paramount Plus. You can't count on much these days, but you can always count on Sundays with the NFL and CBS on Paramount Plus. Stream your local NFL game live every Sunday, all season long, starting at just $30 for your first year. That's like $2.50 a month. Just visit us at ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today.
Wow.
What's that?
I was looking at Carlos Huerta.
What do you say?
No, he was the kicker for the Baltimore team.
Well, he was?
That was a
Yeah.
former Kane, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a game. That was a
Number
good
27, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He was a Gordo.
Huh.
You know.
If
He's
you would have
kinda-
won the
he was
MVP, this would be similar to your name. The guy who won the most valuable player was Tracy Ham.
Love a ham sandwich, dude.
You're cheese. You know of cheesing. So,
Yep.
yeah, definitely ham and cheese.
Speaking of hamming it up, that used to be Mike McDaniel. Now he's just sad. He's not in a great place right now. No, he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be, Jennifer. He really shouldn't be, especially when he's, coming out with doozies like this.
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game.
Shut up.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh,
She's
my
furious with
I
this
don't
guy.
want to hear it.
Yo,
To win games, you have to win the game,
Yeah, okay, well, win
not lose the game.
Damn.
Hmm.
You definitely can't get in an argument with JFig. Your
Nope.
man is not winning. He ain't even getting on word.
Don't lose.
Yo, they talked to Herm Edwards, and
Mhm.
Herm looked at him like, come on, man.
He said that,
Like, come on. Like, yeah, like, come on.
and would see he's
Because
like,
Herm said,
you play to
win the game. And then the hello after that, which was the punch.
It was
Hello?
top notch.
That was it. But when somebody says what Mike McDaniel said,
Oh, when he's out here just dropping.
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game.
Exactly, dude.
Horrible.
Yep. Well, he was asked a question yesterday, and I was listening to the press conference on my way home, right? And I heard this question, and I just immediately went, oh no. Because I just knew this was going to head down a bad road.
Oh no.
Like, I could just tell with him at this point. I'm like, oh no, that's not going to go well. Because here's the thing. When you ask Mike McDaniel an open-ended question, there's no telling when it stops.
Well, if you ask him an open-ended question, he's definitely going to send it back to you with an open-ended answer.
This was Mike McDaniel when asked yesterday about Dolphins culture.
It's a pretty open-ended question, but how would you define the culture inside of this building?
How would I define the culture
Oh my
inside
God,
the
turn it off.
building? I think
Already?
Yes.
You don't want to hear it?
He already gave you enough right there.
The fact that he
I don't
returned the
really
question?
When he
It.
starts it off,
Shut
repeating
up.
the question.
Yo.
Hey, you know that used to piss your parents off. He say, "Did you do that? Did I?
Did I?
There's nothing
Don't
worse
recall.
as a man when your girl is disgusted of you. Like she can't stand you. Your presence, your essence just annoys her. JFig right now can't even stand hearing the man's voice.
You got the ick?
I have the
You
ick,
have
and
the
if I hear
McDaniel
him
ick?
breathe
It's-
into the microphone one more time,
It's
I'm gonna lose
over,
it.
bro. It's over.
Ick
She doesn't-
Daniel.
No, she doesn't want any part of him.
Nothing.
It's over. This relationship is done.
You know, it's a lot like Love Island, You just get to that point, and then all of a sudden,
And
Jeremiah,
the whole
I'd
3
rather go
days they're
home
there,
than be coupled.
you get tired in the 3 days that you're there.
we're just at that point. It's like
I tell you
Jeremiah
when
and
you
Huda.
get tired of it. When the girl you with is giving somebody else a lap
Oh,
dance.
all the rhythm. Yeah, she's giving you rhythm.
Right,
She's giving the other guy rhythm.
right.
I gotta tell you, I thought Huda got she got too much crap for crossing the line there. I thought everybody else was crossing lines as well.
Really?
It's the only thing I give Huda a pass for, though.
Come on.
What?
Many lines were crossed.
Here, there's a bunch of people can do the same thing. If you don't like the person to start, then you're probably not going to like what they did more than the other person. That's just how it works.
It's a pretty open-ended question, but how would you
Sneak that
define
in, huh?
the culture inside of this building?
how would I define the culture inside the building?
Good question.
I think there's a locker room full of connected people that are
Not connecting.
that they say we do is kind of our mantra, but we do work to produce results, and we fearlessly attack things that we fail at. So as far as defining the culture, I think people are mostly responsible who you are working with and the direction.
Are you making me turn this off?
And
You see how long it
we
is.
have a unified unified locker room and a unified really team that, you know, it's one of the things that failure provides an opportunity to see that with transparency. You can't.
Can we just take a knee?
You're not. It's not as gray as
Let's hear 'em
everyone
out.
going in the same direction.
Just
You know, a lot of times
Just take a
when
knee.
people are when you experience collective failure, or you lose a game or two games, you get to see exactly what type of culture you have based upon how people respond. So it's one of the reasons I focus on response so much, because to me that's all really life is, and teams are, and cultures are.
All right, now
Which one do you want? This one?
You know we're in a bad place where she's asking for sound.
that one.
-1 for lying,
That one. Thank
for
you.
deception,
For being a loser.
fraud,
I'm sorry, man.
bum, fire the bum guns.
What was the
Bum.
question?
I don't even remember what the question. Oh,
Something about culture.
What is
Something
the
about
Dolphins
culture.
culture in the building?
He said culture once.
He said, so culture is
People
results.
in a locker room.
Something about failure gives you a chance to
Hmm.
do more failure, something like that. I don't know. It was crazy.
Something, dude. Whew.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Some of these answers now over the last 2 months have just been.
2 years, maybe.
Well, I mean, yeah, but he sounds like a guy that knows his his days are numbered here. That's what it sounds like.
It's crazy. He sounds like a lawnmower trying to get revved up. It's crazy.
Not even. No.
It's really bad.
No, he doesn't. You know why? Because eventually a lawnmower will start.
Mhm.
So no.
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game.
Again,
Honestly,
I would
And
say this.
Just
that
take the
is how you
microphone away
lose.
from him.
And I'm gonna say this,
Mhm.
and this is the reality of how we do stuff. If they were winning, it'd be cute.
Yeah, but they're not.
So it's annoying.
Mhm.
That's the general nature.
But he
of it.
also
should read the
but
room
he
and
also
know
seems
notes.
lost.
He can't read the room. He can't be.
He
Here,
seems lost.
Let me explain. Like, I don't know if the word is lost. I think sometimes coaches get caught up in trying so hard not to say anything that it just comes across like Mike McDaniel, right? Like he does a lot of talking without saying anything.
Mhm.
There's coaches that do that, right? There's coaches that are very short. You know, there's coaches that don't, won't answer any questions. Like he tries to answer them in his own way while being thorough, while saying nothing, all at the same time.
Yeah, but that was
Passing.
genuinely a question that was basically like, hey, what's your philosophy here? Like, what do we got? What do you got? And he doesn't really have any
And
answers.
you know why? Because, and this is, in all honesty, any player will tell you this.
Mhm.
Culture doesn't have a damn thing to do with the coach, right?
You don't think so?
No.
I mean,
Look, how
but
you-
even
wait,
the
how you do things, and I'll even say this for the Miami Heat.
Mhm.
How you do things, how you practice, how you prepare, okay? The things that you have to do to develop, that comes from the coach. But maintaining that,
Mhm.
that comes from the UDs and the D Wades.
Agreed.
And so from that standpoint, the people who have the most access to the players or other players.
But all that stuff is passed down. Like if you're going to use the Heat as an example, like all that stuff is passed down from the top of the organization. Like they all learned that. From
Yeah,
Pat.
but they have rules, but the culture is set by the players who enforce those rules all the time because coaches aren't with the players all the time.
Mhm.
And how you work, how you do things, what you put your craft, that comes from the players and is passed down from
But Pat has things that he believes in and I think
Correct.
can articulate.
yes.
Like whether it means anything or not, like if he's asked that, Pat Riley has his mantras, he has his principles.
Yeah, but I would say they would say the culture is how we approach our job, how we approach work,
he
and
didn't
how
say
we
that.
put. No, he didn't.
He didn't say
No, he
that.
didn't.
He didn't.
No, he didn't because it. Like
I'm sure I could give him a lot if I could say here and go give him notes. I could give him notes on things to say, but he didn't say that.
he would deviate. He'd be a rogue.
Oh, everything he does is
He would be rogue. Like you know what? Here's what you'd be whispering behind him. All right, coach. Okay, we're gonna go into this presser. You're gonna probably be asked these questions. I have cue cards.
Right.
So
He does have people to do that.
You stick to the basics.
Right.
And as soon as it starts,
Mhm.
we got a rogue. Rogue one.
Oh, I'm sure
Like,
I'm
they-
sure the PR department knows. I'm sure they're just like, all right.
We tried.
Trust me, I'm sure the PR staff who has to transcribe all this, they're just like,
Oh no.
Transcribe.
yeah, they have to write everything that he says.
Just
Really?
good.
I'm sure AI can do it now, but they used to.
I mean, AI would be like, what?
What? This is actually very deep.
What?
Schmeeth and Schmolnick. Surprising. Coaches teach culture. Players carry culture.
Yeah. That's but that's what I'm saying.
Very
Like-
profound for a guy who
like-
always just tells us to go to hell, though.
Like there's been a bunch of coaches that have a way of doing things, but it never gets through to their players. I'll give you a perfect example. Vic Fangio. Like how he did things didn't go well with the other players, but it was probably because of his delivery and not having anybody on his, on that defense that could pass that message on.
Yeah. No, there's no doubt about that. When the old don't like having their message carried on, they like to just give it like that,
Jesus Christ.
Take a break. The damage is done, my friend.
Really? We've
was
been
damage.
damage was done for the last hour and a half. Now we're gonna actually play the game. Damage
To
is
win
done.
games, you have to win the game.
Really?
Not lose the game.
When the damage is damage, you got to get it done.
Exactly, dude.
No.
That's a point.
Stop.
No,
Don't
that's
stop.
a point from
Stop.
Vlad. No, that's a point.
Point for Vlad.
Take a break. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Time to get to our favorite Tuesday game. The damage is done, my friend. Go around the room. We'll say where the damage has been done. Now, we talked about this story yesterday towards the end of the show, and it was in regards to Fox baseball reporter Ken Rosenthal, who
Did he apologize?
knocked over.
Look at that.
Look at that. He's disgusted with the cameraman.
They should have just put the bucket over him.
Cool him off a little bit.
Wow.
You know?
He's that short.
Yeah, he's
Look
a
at that nice man picking
The
him
nice
up.
man picked him
yeah.
up.
It was just normally what you should do when you knock somebody over.
Well, I mean, how is he going to help?
Remember when the lady
How is he going to help Big Monster up? He's a little
offer.
guy.
You
Hey,
offer, Leroy.
If it was me, I'd pick the person up.
Even if the
okay?
guy behind him could have gone.
And I'm
So
the same height.
Ken Rosenthal went on foul
You could
territory.
pick up Kim Rosenthal. Like the other guy was pretty big.
Oh,
with
Ken
my
Rosenthal
pinky.
could go to JFig and go, a piece. Ken
She could
Rosenthal.
burp him.
Yeah, for sure. Swaddle him. Ken Rosenthal was on foul territory, and this was his apology to the Brewers photographer yesterday.
I want to talk about what happened Saturday night when I accidentally bowled over Scott Paulus, the Brewers
Can't
team
get his name right.
photographer, while I was getting out of the way of the Brewers dumping water on Andrew Monasterio. Now, the ever-observant A.J. Przinsky joked afterward that I looked like Muhammad Ali standing over Sonny Liston. Now, AJ, of course, is more experienced in these kinds of interactions than I am. And I must admit, though, when I looked at the video, when I saw this, I was surprised at how upset I appeared. I was more confused than anything. Now, I had to continue the
Don't
interview.
say.
We were live, folks, on national television. Couldn't stop. And that said, I felt awful about what happened. And afterward, I went up to Scott, who I've worked with in pits before over the years, and I apologized. And I apologized profusely because, let's face it, I don't think that you ever expect knocking someone down is going to happen in any particular situation. So, yeah, sure, I apologized. And Fox is doing the American League playoffs this year. So I won't see the Brewers again unless it's the World Series. But if I do see the Brewers in the World Series, I look forward to working with Scott again in the photo pit. And I also look forward to sharing a good laugh with him over this.
Nuh-uh.
If you
No.
say sure
I
in your
don't know.
explanation, I
Wait,
don't think it's that
if a player,
sincere.
if a player had looked at him the way he looked at that guy that he ran over, you could pull that up. Watch this look. If a player looked at him like that, you think he would have been that understanding? Look at that look right there.
That's a look at
If
disgust.
a player looked at him like that, he would have said, "Get over yourself, buddy."
Look how happy all the players are. They just won, and he's like, "How dare you?"
But
Did he also
look how-
apologize for
and
not
first of
picking
all-
him up?
First of all, look how big that shoe is compared to how small he is.
Oh my god!
Like,
yes.
That don't like holy smoke. Yeah, I know you thought about it.
Look at him like walk away too, shaking his head.
Dude is all dipped in the mud.
Like he's sitting here and he says, "I was surprised to see how upset you are." You were, because you look pretty upset, Ken. The
Right.
damage is done, my friend.
Damn
I don't want to hear any apologies. And I know that this was Scott. Scott went on the Odyssey station in Wisconsin, and he was a chum about it because you want to know what? He's a good sport. But this Ken Rosenthal, blowhard.
Your work speaks for itself. People have all seen it. And if you had a message for Ken Rosenthal, what will you say if you do see him? It wouldn't be till the World Series because Fox would have the World Series. But what are you going to say to Kenny next time you see him?
We're all good. You're good, Ken. Thanks a lot. We spoke after the game. We're all good.
Yeah.
Everything worked out fine.
I try to tell people he's a good guy and he
If you
loves
don't go through
baseball
those-
as well.
Yeah,
Right.
if you don't go through those type of celebrations without some sort of kerfuffle, it's on you. Yeah, it just happens.
Players
Yeah,
make
imagine
mistakes. Players make mistakes too.
Yeah, imagine being that upset though in a walk-off win. Like everybody's jubilant and having a great time.
That was like that look he gave him is like you.
That's offense. That's what that is. I'm
I tell-
offended that you
I-
were in my area.
I tell you what. I know one thing. If he would have looked over at like, wow, he was just thinking his position allowed him to look that way because it definitely wasn't his size.
Right.
Like, yeah.
No, he's the I am the great Ken Rosenthal, the Jim Gray of
I-
MLB.
I get it, but here's what I would
Jim
say.
Gray would look at you like that. Like Jim
Yeah.
Gray, if you got in his way in the middle of a boxing interview, he'd be like,
I would say this. Understanding how it looks and how emotions can get going and just quick like that, and how he had to kind of step back. Why are they not more understanding when players get caught up in that?
I don't know.
Right? It's the craziest thing because he'll be one of the first people to stand up on the little soapbox and talk about that's not baseball and that's not this and this is how it should be handled. Right?
Yeah, he broke the unwritten rules of being a human.
Right.
You knock somebody over, you at least offer to help them up.
At least
Or say
offer
I'm
it.
sora
Or not
He
throw a
just
hand.
looked at
He
him
threw a hand up in
before
disgust and walked away.
I was
in
surprised
disgust.
to see how upset I was. You were?
Did you black out?
You not only looked at him in disgust,
You
You
gave
went-
him a hand and walked off.
and then you were shaking your head as you weren't looking at him. And
Vi-
poor Scott's got to
Hey.
be here and be like, oh, because what's Scott gonna do? Scott is he's the photographer from the Brewers. You know, the Brewers are probably like, it's Ken Rosenthal, dude. What do you want? He's a jerk.
Hey, here's the deal. Like, while we sitting here talking about what should or shouldn't be done, I mean, he didn't seem to gain his composure till a day later either.
Crazy dude.
Right. That's crazy.
What damage is done for you?
So I've been going through some stuff. Fonz has moved to
Yeah.
California. He called me yesterday. He's in New Mexico.
Heisenberg.
They say it's
Huh?
really nice over there.
That's where Breaking Bad took place.
Okay.
Did you ever see that show?
No.
You would like it.
And he said, everything good? No, everything ain't good. I said, most kids move to Boca, not to Milpitas, California.
Very far.
It's far. I say, no, I'll be all right.
But the damage is done.
The damage is
The
done.
damage is done.
Just left, like,
Damage
look,
is done.
my fan is going off on my computer.
Couldn't he
My
have gone,
IT guy's in New Mexico.
you couldn't have gone to Sarasota,
Right.
the west coast of Florida?
Exactly. No.
Your technology is just showing how you feel on the inside.
Sorry.
You know what I feel like? I feel like my fan just won't shut off. That's what I feel like in the inside. And I got to wear a heart monitor.
Damage is
You
done,
do?
my friend.
Yeah.
For how long?
3 days.
Oh.
So
Oh, wait a minute. Why don't you tell somebody? Now you're gonna get Tobin to get you a more.
No, I'm not
upset-
gonna
you
do
ain't
that.
get
Don't mess with his health, please.
no,
Wait, are you going to be wearing it
it's not-
during Thursday Night Football?
Are you watching Thursday?
It'll
Night
get
Football?
here next week. It'll get
Oh,
here
okay.
next
Okay.
week.
okay.
He's-
Say
They said
for
within
sure.
5
Okay,
days.
no game next week, so that's good.
Yeah. So
It's also going to track your sleep, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't sleep.
Hmm.
You know why?
Hmm?
Because my dog treats me like a chew toy.
Which one?
Dre.
Oh.
Like he curls up and puts his head on my leg or whatever. And if I roll over, he bites me. I'm like, hey, dude, come on. Like, really? That's not even necessary. But yeah, so I'm sad. Fonz is gone. I'm in the house, all women. You see it. It's quiet around there,
I'm sorry, buddy.
right? It's quiet.
I'll come on for another game.
Like Mima walks by. She's enthusiastic about sports, but she can't hear.
Yeah.
So that's like,
The old don't hear.
yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. But
You want me to bring Frog Boy on?
you know what
Thursday?
the worst part is? Like, as genuine as she is, nicest woman in the world,
Of
right?
course.
You ask her a question, whether she heard it or not, she responded. Now it might be about something else,
Mhm.
and then she'll look. I'm like, Mima, that's not what.
She heard
I said-
sounds.
Yeah, like she'll say, "Who's winning the game?" I said, "The Chargers or whatever." She go, "Oh, you need an Apple charger?"
Hey, hey.
I'm like,
Jennifer, Jennifer, what damage is done for you?
Damage is done, my
Let me
friend.
tell you a
Oh,
story
boy.
about what happened to me on Saturday.
Mm-mm.
You went to the game?
No.
No.
Oh, concert.
Come to a concert.
So I went to a concert venue
Hmm?
where I was celebrating a birthday.
Your birthday? Or
No,
a
no,
birthday?
No.
A
A
birthday.
birthday.
What
Of
kind of
one of-
concert?
One of the Rat Pack?
Emo?
One of the crew?
One of the crew.
Okay.
Here.
All right. Oh, here.
And no, it was a 2000s party, actually.
Okay.
And
That was a 2000s party.
it was just like a DJ with a bunch of like 2000s music,
Oh, so
throwbacks, and
like
stuff like that.
So they went back being
dance
20
music.
So they went back to being 22, 23.
Well, it was very unfortunate that we were kind of like the only older ones there.
Oh, you felt
Oh,
old.
so it was younger
So
people?
some young brat was not nice to you?
Oh, let me tell you something.
Oh, somebody was feeling froggy?
Wow.
Let me tell you something.
Some little Gen
Did
Zer.
you have to say, let me stop
You
you
know
right
the
there.
look that Ken gave the photographer?
Sure do.
That was the look I gave a security guard, actually.
Security guard?
A security guard.
What did he say?
A lady security guard?
No.
A male security.
Oh
male
boy.
security guard.
Some little,
So he was.
some little punk.
You could come up to the front.
No, if only. No, in the entrance. I hate to call the venue out because probably some people saw it or whatever. But anyway, in the entrance, they ID you.
Sure.
He ID'd you?
No.
He let you in.
This is the funny part. He IDs everyone around me, and I already have my ID out because I saw that he was IDing people. He goes, "You can put that away. I don't need to see it."
Oh, wow!
I'm sorry.
That is.
Do I look 40 to you?
Oh, so you took it as an insult.
Look, I normally never really care.
Wait,
I never
maybe
care
he's
about
like,
this.
you are so smoking beautiful and all that stuff. Dude, we gonna let you go regardless of what
Nah,
your
he
age
called
is.
you old.
He ID'd Lupe and everyone around
He
me.
called you old, man.
Everyone.
Oh, so you're saying
And Lupe was behind me, so he went around.
isn't
me.
Lupe older than you?
I know. I know.
Damage is done.
So
Let me
wait,
tell you,
so
I never
you-
get insulted or care.
so you are offended
I was offended.
that you didn't get carded.
No, I got offended the way he spoke to me.
Were you?
What?
Were you?
Oh,
were you
he's like,
Were you looking elderly?
yeah.
No.
I mean,
You have
you
a stressful day?
You know.
Did I
Yeah,
have a
did you
stressful
have
Did
like
you have a
stress
stressful
on?
day?
Did you have some
glasses?
stress?
No, I
Did you
look
have some
granny?
stress on?
fantastic, okay?
Did you have some
granny
stress on your face?
Did you have
No.
granny glasses on? Did you
No.
wear like old
Something?
lady sandals?
No.
Oh man. All right. Well, sorry.
Yeah.
Vlad, what
Was your
damage is-
outfit made you look old? I'm just saying.
Damage is done.
We're just trying to get to the bottom of this.
Is a halter top old?
Ultra top.
Mhm.
It
The
depends
ones that
on
tie here.
how it looks.
And your back is showing.
Vlad, sorry on the
Uh-oh.
shortage of time. What do you got for damages done?
I got a whole
Uh,
nother set of questions.
sure.
We'll get to that.
It's on Leroy.
Oh,
Why?
Where's our lunch?
Wow.
What? Oh, the
The Ravens and the Browns. Yeah,
oh, what you want?
I'm saying.
I'll order. It's like, yeah, like you didn't even
JFig
give me a heads up.
I did. I texted that yesterday in the message board here.
The-
Texted?
Well,
The message board.
YouTube.
Where's
The
the
YouTube.
message
You got-
board?
Wait a
YouTube,
minute.
YouTube.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
YouTube.
On YouTube, you have my number.
I know, but it's
Why?
better. But
Why
it's-
you trying to get a hold of me through YouTube?
Didn't even
No,
see that.
I reverse. Your damage is done, and I flip
damage
it back on
You can't
you.
reverse it. You
Oh,
can't
no.
reverse it.
No,
It's not
reverse it.
jujitsu.
Who no reverse?
You can't reverse it.
Wait,
Because I'm gonna
Then
tell you why you can't
that's-
reverse it.
that's
I'm
not-
gonna tell you why
damage
you
is
can't
done on
reverse it.
him.
No, I'm gonna tell you why you can't
Why?
reverse it. The Browns were favorite. Browns were getting 12.
Yeah,
They got doubled up.
I know.
That's
Double
tough.
to beat. That's tough. You
But
can't-
listen,
there's no reverse when you get doubled
again,
up.
I
So-
owe you lunch. I don't have a
JFig,
problem with that.
I get it.
But
So-
you told me on.
I did
You
that.
have my phone number. You told me on YouTube chat.
Yeah, I needed to put that on
How
YouTube
dare
chat.
you not look at the YouTube chat?
Like he doesn't
okay?
look at the YouTube chat. He always
He
looks
is.
at
He
the
is
YouTube.
in the chat. I
Come on,
understand.
what are you talking about?
I can't
We gotta-
respond to
Honestly,
YouTube chat.
Vlad, I didn't even see
I
it.
can only respond to
Twitch?
Twitch. Right.
We'll take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back. The key to be late on the clock is do it when Golen's in a meeting.
He's always in a meeting.
He is always in a meeting.
He comes to work to meet.
Welcome back, everybody. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Get to our headlines here in this third hour, which are brought to you by Doral Hyundai. Doral Hyundai, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Hyundai or DoralHyundai.com as the Marlins are going to open up a 3-game series with the Colorado Rockies tonight at 8:40. Stand up for that? Checking that out. Coors Field? No?
Coors Field?
Yeah.
No. We got a lot of successful guys, though. A lot of guys that are hitting home runs, and when you look at their numbers at the end of the year, you're going to be like, he had a pretty good year.
They had some nice pieces this year. No, there's no doubt about that.
Right.
I think Peter Bendix has to be happy that they laid the groundwork. They got some really terrible injuries at the end. I think they ran out a little juice because they had such a bad start to the season. A good start to the season, then a really bad month. Then they kind of got back on track, and they had a really great July, and then it kind of felt like the steam ran out, and then the injuries piled up. But I definitely think that the team has, between Marcy, Ramirez, Edwards, they got some really nice pieces on this team. And they got some good guys coming up from the system as well. So I'm what?
I was looking at that quesadilla. It looked delicious.
By the way, Molly Qerim announced yesterday she is leaving ESPN at the end of the year.
Well, she didn't announce it.
Well, it got
was
reported
and
she
was like-
confirmed it.
Right, which is why it was interesting she didn't show up today.
She didn't show up?
No, she didn't play. It's right on. Well, it was on. You should see it on the bottom right now.
I saw that Stephen A. did a statement.
No, Stephen A. did the whole show.
She didn't come to work today?
She didn't come to work today.
Why?
I don't know if she was off.
She probably wasn't happy that it leaked.
I don't think she was happy that it leaked. She wanted to be the one to announce it. But,
Yeah, that's fair.
People are going to be their reporters. I'm wanting to know if Joy Taylor might make that move over there.
Possible.
That would probably be a good
Possible.
move.
So you think they lowballed her and they were like,
no,
hey,
Molly decided she's stepping away. It wasn't they
I thought they said they offered her a contract, and that usually if you don't stay for a contract, you probably don't like what the money was.
They said from the report I read, they offered her a good contract, but she's the one who wanted to go away. She also has some she's had some medical issues. And she's stated in the past. So but she says she got something big coming up. So
okay, good for her.
Yeah.
I mean, she'd probably go anchor or do anything. She's been on that show for 10 years. I could also see it just getting again with the Cowboys.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the easiest.
Oh, it's a cush gig.
It's really
a cush gig.
And Stephen A. really loves it.
Yeah, no, it's a cush gig.
Yeah.
But everybody, people, in broadcasting, it can get stale. You want to do something different after a certain time, especially if you feel like you're going to do something different, a little more creative, get the juices flowing.
But I will also say that everybody that's been in that first take seat, or what was the other one that they had, Sports Nation?
Cold Pizza?
No, the one that they had
Undisputed?
The one with Marcellus and Max.
Oh,
Sports
Nation.
Right. I mean, it just seems to me like every one of those moderators, once they leave, they never get back to the same range they were when they were on First Take or on Sports Nation.
Here's the crazy thing about it is you can use that as a stepping stool to go make more money, but you actually become less important. Right. Because there's so many eyes that are on ESPN.
And that's their number one property right now.
Right.
Like
First Take, First Take's the number one. But I mean, I remember
that's not a game. Like First Take is their number one. Maybe McAfee, I know, is a big digital thing, but I don't know if it even gets the ratings that First Take does.
Take's their biggest. First Take's their biggest rating getter.
Which is why they had to pay Stephen A.
Of course. Well, I was under the impression, I didn't know that she got on. I thought I assumed when she stepped away, she was like, "You're offering me what?"
No, they offered her. From what I read, I mean, maybe somebody else reported. From what I read, they offered her a good deal. Like they offered her a contract. She's the one who decided, nah, I want to pursue other venues.
Tired of Cowboys debates.
Right. So we can hear Giants debates.
I don't know.
Big time Giants.
I don't know. Well, maybe she's not doing sports. Maybe she wants to go do something else.
Maybe.
It depends because
maybe she wants to go host Love Is Blind.
You know what happens, right? As soon as everybody knows your contract, I would start kicking the tires.
100%.
Right. So You
But I
ain't gonna
gotta
just
s-
leave without.
But I was see, like, when I saw that, I was under the impression, like, I know Stephen A. just like it's a Romo Nance thing, right? Like, Romo's getting the big money. I know Stephen A's getting the big money, but maybe they offered her something, that she didn't feel like, wait, everybody's getting this money. I've been in the show for 10 years and you didn't offer me XYZ, whatever she was asking for. I don't know what it is.
Right.
That's why I assume you left. But if she did have burnout from it, which I don't know if she did, maybe she's going to host Love is Blind.
Right.
I love how that's like your first assumption.
That's your first assumption.
Love is blind.
What else would you want to do? That's what I would want to do.
What I
Who's got a
would-
better gig than Nick Lachey?
That's what I would.
The Lachey's, I mean, him and Vanessa,
no.
they are cleaning up right
Listen,
now on Netflix money.
He is absolutely somebody we need to study. As like I really want to study how this guy's been so successful.
Yep.
What is it? 98 degrees. It was-
Exactly.
Yeah.
Him and his brothers.
One song?
They could barely sing. And
Yeah.
Have you seen the reunion?
they're like
My wife went to the reunion.
They're like
Is it
Timu and
terrible?
Sync.
No, she said it was great.
They're like
I mean,
Timu
I
and
saw
Sync.
videos of them dancing.
Why they can move?
Well, it wasn't they went to the Coconut Creek Casino. That's where it performed, and it was like basically outside in the parking lot.
Oh God.
But she said it was great because there was not that many people there, so they basically got sung to by 98 Degrees, serenaded by the
Serenaded?
Lachey's.
Unbreak my heart. Whatever.
I don't remember the Lachey's. What is 98 Degrees' most famous song?
Didn't they do a song with Mariah Carey?
No.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Christmas? Did they do a Christmas song?
Wait, everybody did a Christmas album. Let me see.
Look,
98.
just put 5 and below in sync. That's it. That's who they are. All right. But he married Vanessa Milano,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden they just do a string
amazing.
of dating shows.
Well, he had like what? Like, I mean, him and Jessica Simpson's show, that was like
The
one of
Newlyweds?
the first reality shows of
And
like
he was
of
great.
celebrity couples.
The chicken tuna is still memorable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chicken of the Sea. Okay.
It was that's an all-timer. But yeah, no,
That's
Vlad,
not-
Vlad, he has to be like Scrooge McDuck right now with the Netflix money.
They
He's
did do a
got
song with Mariah
crazy
Carey.
money.
I know I was right. I believe you.
So what's the song?
I just didn't I don't know what it is though.
Called Thank God I Found You. But I think
I
there's
do
another-
cherish you. Is that their song? Or is that 98 or is that NSYNC? I do cherish you.
Yeah, that might hold on.
Speaking of intangibles,
Oh,
did you
my
guys
God,
see this
get to that.
intangibles fight that was going on?
Which one?
It was so
Wow.
unnecessary.
So apparently at one of these intangible concerts, Vlad,
Okay.
you familiar with this guy, Zach Bryan?
Yeah.
He's a country / folk singer.
Yeah.
Ladies love him. Ladies love him.
Okay.
I
Uh,
don't really know why.
I don't. Well, they do, but he's very popular singer. But he like was losing his mind going after this guy. He's I think an up and coming country star, Gavin Adcock. I know we gave away some tickets to him. Was he opening for Morgan Wallen or was opening for Morgan Wallen? But I don't know. He was apparently talking smack about Zach Bryan,
Bless you.
and this Zach Bryan, like a maniac,
Just beats him up.
he scaled a
Wait,
barbed
wait,
wire
but
fence.
But this all started on social media because
He scaled a barbed wire.
he
Yes!
did,
What
and he
is
got
this,
stuck at the
Sabu?
top. He got stuck. At
He
the
got
top.
stuck up there.
His pants got
well,
stuck.
Absolutely. You can't be scaling no barbed wire fence. You got to be from ECW to be doing that.
Hey, I'll
Oh.
come get you, Gavin.
You
I
know-
know what you said. What?
The-
Are you still looking up 98 Degrees
Yeah.
Celsius? You seriously? You're just not. You're just out on the conversation.
Give me just one night.
Well, anyway, this all started on
Buenos
social media.
noches.
I think it was
because-
una noche.
Una-
The Buenos noches is
It's
good
good
night,
night.
idiot.
Oh,
One night.
one night. Hey, as if anybody hasn't figured out, I'm Latin.
-1.
At least not the English language ain't jacking me up.
Sometimes.
Not like
This time. Listen, words mean words. Don't act like you're some great orator.
Okay, corroborate.
Take a break. We're back after this. Welcome back, you rascals. Tobin and Leroy here with you. 104.3 FM, WQAM. Gets a little 15 minutes of game day, uncensored here. Brought to you by the Lexus TX. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer. I actually want to get into some Canes here because the Canes got themselves a big one this weekend against the Florida Gators. Rivalry game. Hate that team. Kicked their ass last year. Sent them into the bushes.
We hate the Gators more than we hate the Knowles, right?
No.
Yeah, it's like it's more of a disdain. I think the rivalry is bigger with Florida State. It means more, but just there's something about Gators that are just like, ugh.
Like you got like even if there's disdain, but there's a sort of respect for the Knowles because they don't
happen.
They don't duck from.
I would think the bigger rivalry would be Florida State simply because that game used to mean so much more than that in Florida.
It's a bigger rivalry, but I just think it's like
the hate is
because like Ohio State is a bigger rivalry, but you even hate Notre Dame more.
Yeah,
that's kind of how it is.
Yeah,
except with a banjo. Did you hear, by the way, old my family?
Oh, my goodness.
Did you hear him this week after the game? They beat the Gators. No. He lost his mind in the press conference.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, too much, dude. They don't, like.
You got the buttons up here, Vlad? I got old Brian Kelly here losing his mind.
Brian in the back. I know you love these immediate post-game sessions, but what are you seeing with your offense?
Stop. Really? Is that the first question? We won the game 20-10. Try another question. What do you want me to tell you? I just laid it out for you. We played the game to win the game. We played the game to win the game.
All right. How about third down then? What is going on with third down?
It's one game. Last game, we were great on third down. You're looking at this from the wrong perspective. LSU won the football game. Won the game. I don't know what you want from me. What do you want? You want us to win 70-0 against Florida to keep you happy?
No, I think people want to know why you can't run the ball, quite honestly.
We can run the ball. Did you see the last play of the game? That's all you need. You just need one. There's a ridiculous questions. And I'm getting tired of it. That football team just worked their tail off to get an SEC win, and you want to know what's wrong. You know what? You're spoiled. You're spoiled. This team is 17-1 at night. 17-1. Give them some respect. How about that?
What are they,
Give
owls?
them some respect instead of micro-analyzing every little thing. This is ridiculous. For a group of seasoned reporters, that kind of question is so out of line.
He apologized for that behavior, by the way. I think the coach.
He did. I wouldn't have.
Why?
Because I'm a firm believer in everything that he said. Mm-hmm. But the problem is who said it. And the reason why is because regardless of what you think about each game and the struggles of each game is independent of each other and what you have to do to win a football game. And so that was a slugfest. That was a rock fight, right? That they pulled out in the end.
Well, Florida had 5 interceptions.
Huh?
They had 5 interceptions. They put up 20 points.
Right.
I think everybody's like, hey,
again. Yeah. Like, and so maybe the question should have been, hey, with all those turnovers, think maybe you should have, you know what I mean? Like, but we don't. No matter what, we're never satisfied with the victory.
Schmieden says you came in here blasting Miami for not converting a 4th and 1.
Yeah, because no. Here's the problem, though. LSU was not playing Bethune-Cookman, okay? And one of the
they're looking like Bethune-Cookman this year, though.
Right. One of the single best moments for the Canes this year is the way they've dominated up front.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I said something about that and said, how this team wants to be physical and what this team. I'm like, that ain't tough.
Really standing with this guy?
Huh?
Come on, please.
I'm not.
Next question.
I'm
Give me
not-
another question.
He went too far.
Too much.
But I like when do we ever sit back and celebrate a win?
He doesn't deserve celebration. Let's look at his
But
face.
he's
Look
not
at
the
it.
one on the field.
Bryan in the back. I know you love these immediate post-game sessions, but what are you seeing with your offense?
Stop. Really? Is that the first question? We won the game 20-10. Try another question. What do you want me to tell you? I just laid it out for you. We played the game to win the game. We played the game to win the game.
All right. How about third?
Crazy. Anyway, we're going to be taking on those Gator bums this week. The Mario Cristobal was on Joe Rose. This is what he had to say about the upcoming matchup.
No, it sure is. It's an unbelievable opportunity for, for the university, the campus, the program to be showcased. And even more importantly, it's an opportunity for us to do a great job not being distracted and keeping the main thing what it's supposed to be, making sure that we all understand that everybody working together has granted us tremendous progress and we're getting better and better. And now as we, take on what's the most talented opponent that we have faced, that we continue to elevate our processes and get better.
Yeah, look at his chops, dude. I'm telling you right now.
That's it. Look, sometimes games or contests in any sport don't entirely go like you want them to go, but you win. And at the end of that game, the most important thing is to win, right? And it may not go your way and whatever, but I can understand how players and coaches, mostly coaches, could get upset with all the critique when each week your main objective is to win the game.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
It's him. I know I'm defending him.
What are you
It
doing?
has more to do with him.
But there's
But what I'm
breed-
arguing about is valid.
Yeah, but there's a breed of coaches. Like, it's like, how dare you breathe the air I breathe? I'm talking the Dabo Swinneys. I'm talking the Mike Gundys.
Right.
I'm talking the Brian Kellys. the Nick Sabans.
Yeah, you think Nick Saban was that way?
Yeah, he always had to give everybody a lesson. He's not the worst offender.
It's Dabo
But
and
remember,
Mike Gundy.
Oh,
they're
God.
like, oh my goodness.
We created this in God's name,
Yeah,
image,
too much.
and likeness. It's like,
Too
oh
much,
yeah,
too much. And the fact it doesn't help when you go country on us.
I don't think
When
God,
you go real country on us, it don't help.
God wouldn't lose to Georgia Tech. I'm more scared of Georgia Tech than any other team alive. They just always think Georgia Tech like is this just their job? Is just I feel like if Georgia Tech they had a banner of anything, it should just be spoiler.
Ruining
Just spoiler.
Miami's season.
Anybody's or trying to do Georgia last year.
Right.
It's just like who's Georgia Tech got this week? Oh, they got they got NC State. They'll lose. But if they're going to take on the number one team in the country or anybody ranked, Georgia Tech's like, oh, we're here to mess stuff up.
Right.
We're here to mess stuff up. That's what we're here. That's Georgia Tech is just
They've
always
come.
there.
They've come into the ACC. Leroy Jenkins.
Who's
Leroy Jenkins?
Who's lurking around that corner? Georgia Tech.
Yep.
Just here to mess up your plans.
Yep.
Haynes King.
Yeah.
We all knew he was going to pass.
So how many? So
Thankfully,
but can I just say this? To me, and I know it's early, but the one thing I appreciate of what this Canes team has done this year, they have not played down to their opponent.
not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
So from that standpoint, I think you can feel more confident in the fact that Georgia Tech may be coming to town or we're going there, or these teams that come in that are inferior to the Canes, you feel comfortable knowing, boom.
I hope so. I mean, listen, they started out like gangbusters last year too, and then they you had the Cal game, the Virginia Tech game. They got dicey, but
we don't. They don't have.
do.
They don't have that on the defensive side of
They
the ball
don't.
now,
They don't.
right? Like last year, it was Cam come save us, and it was long before they actually lost that we had questions because they were coming back from.
Oh, they were pulling out some miracles.
Right.
They were pulling
Exactly.
out some miracles.
I don't have that feeling this
They're
year.
steamrolling right now, dude.
Right.
Like those trenches and the way that they got those with we haven't even seen Lyles. Lyles been hurt, but like the way that Fletcher is running, the way that Jamar Brown's running. I mean, hell, Carson Beck's getting in there and getting physical with it. I love it.
Yep.
It's Carson Beck. You know, these Georgia bastards, they give him a bad rap. A bad rap.
Bet you they wish they had him. Mm-hmm.
He's sitting here. He's got handshakes for everybody.
Oh, great.
He's lighting it up. He's throwing it down. He's like, man, these freshmen are fast.
Oh, great.
See what happens when you're single?
Food getting picked up on a motorcycle.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
You know what that means?
It's cold.
No.
Wind. And
It's
air.
on
Food
the
will
place
be
is only
flying
2 minutes away. No, that means that he's got our food sitting between his legs
Yo.
or on the ground.
It's probably in one
Maybe
of
he's got
those
like a
bags
basket.
No,
or
he
bag.
better have a basket.
Maybe he's got a basket.
He better.
I would like to think that, but let me tell you.
Well, you let us know once you see it.
Listen, I'm eating tacos. I don't know what's up with y'all.
We'll take a break, mix things up on the other side. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch, the channel 104.3 WQAM. On YouTube, on Twitch, Miami 104.3 WQAM. How would you guys like to have the chance to have a Pro Bowl Miami football player come and visit an elementary school of your choice? Anyone? Well,
I don't know,
Leroy,
kids.
that could happen. All right, it could happen. WQM's MVP experience with the Dolphins, Zach. Sealer it on up. He's down and on board to speak at a school. Just go to WQM.com. Enter an elementary school in Broward Day now for your chance to get a visit from Zach Sealer. We'll speak to students and more. For contest rules, go to WQM.com. See your comment, Josh. Sealer needs to visit the QBs. I don't like this. All right. Zach Sealer is going to come through on this. Okay. I am not ready to diagnose fat cat syndrome.
We haven't figured out who his running mate is yet.
We do
Keep in
not.
mind, he's had some very
What's up with your
good
boy?
running.
What's up with your boy, Kenny G?
I don't know. Here, let me tell you something. So the hardest thing to do in football is only do your job, because as fans, we have deemed that everybody's job is only important if they do this. For a defensive lineman, it is hard not to go get a sack, but keep your lane and keep that pocket integrity so that a quarterback can't scramble. That's hard, because I can beat my guy. You go beat your guy and the quarterback runs. So as a young guy, as a young player, and just look at somebody like Christian Wilkins, who they told him, you ain't getting enough sacks for that money. So he went out and got sacks. So at what? At the cost of maybe not filling his run lane. You see what I mean? So be careful with what you ask for and how we look at players to determine whether they're having success or not based on those numbers. Because D tackles have never been known as players who get a lot of sacks, but they create a push up the middle and get blockers so that your outside guys can be singled up. But that don't get paid.
How was Zach Sealer, Vlad? Was he what kind of mood was he in after the game?
He has to take the role as the leader of the defense, so he answered every question. So he was absolutely frustrated with the way the defense has been playing, saying that we have to start better. Everybody was saying that they got to start better, they got to start quicker, they got to have a better performance when the game starts. So that's what they were all saying. But yeah, I don't know if he's gonna do that with the kids. Kids are mean. Kids say the darndest thing. So
why can't we just call up Christian Wilkins? Why can't we do that?
Because you don't know what his status is, and
let's go find out the status.
But here's what I would say: if he's hurt, does it not make the Raiders' point?
Well, yeah, obviously, if he's hurt, then no. I'm saying, but can we find out? Like, nobody's told me anything. Like,
can I just? So basically, you're gonna sell Chris Grier on the same bill of goods that all the other injured players have sold him? You understand?
That is true.
He has fallen for this for the last.
That's why it's
2 or
easy.
3.
This is right up his alley.
Oh, okay, but do you still want to do this?
As
much as I like Christian Wilkins, if he ain't healthy, I don't want.
Well, yeah. Look, obviously, if he's not healthy, I'm just saying. But if he is healthy, what if he's just out because everybody threw this stink bomb in the ether that he's a malcontent?
If he's healthy, then the best thing he could do is prove he's healthy and go get that money, because then he can say, hey, these guys wanted me to do this because they didn't want to pay me, and look, I'm healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'm guessing, because that hasn't happened, that he really is injured, and there may be some validity to it, but I don't know.
We don't know, though. It
Right.
just feels like this was thrown out there.
But I know what I don't want.
More injured players.
Yes.
I understand.
Like,
you know what else I don't want?
What?
Points on every drive.
Yeah, look, I can't. I haven't experienced that. I don't even know. We led the league in scoring and we punted, so I don't know what it looks like to never have to punt.
Even the one time they got them to punt in the Colts game, they ran into him
by a starter, not even a special teams guy. Who was it? Judon that ran into him?
Yeah, Judon.
Yep. Couldn't put on those brakes.
Getting cooked by intangibles. Doing here, dude. Anyway, Mike McDaniel.
No, really?
What?
We already blocked some time out for him.
Hey, man, give him as much time as you need to give him, as he is the head coach of your football team.
I got you. Go ahead.
Until,
Okay.
damn, JFig.
We know that you put your heart and soul into everything every week, and then to see that there's so many people calling for your job and things like that. What are you doing to stay sane through all of this? Because most people probably lose their mind right now.
Buffalo.
No, I'm just kidding. That wasn't the only thing that he said. You think that he would be that short and concise?
Put your heart and soul into everything every week, and then to see that there's so many people calling for your job and things like that. What are you doing to stay sane through all of this? Because most people probably lose their mind right now.
Buffalo. Which as I see it, is it's plain and simple. It's my job. Like, so
for now,
if
You don't need any
yeah,
sidebars.
there's
all we do is sidebars.
Again, there's all sorts of things said negative. There's stuff said positive. I'm very understanding that it's in this business, it's result based, and yeah, my job is to the more that other people talk about anything, the less I even hear it. So it's Buffalo. That's what it is, and the Miami Dolphins.
See, you see, Belichick was great. Onto Cincinnati. Onto Cincinnati. That was it, right? We could make fun of it, but we knew it. It was on to Cincinnati. When you go Buffalo and then you try to break it down, and then
Yeah, when you broke it down. When you broke it down.
yeah,
you
and then at the end, Miami, huh?
What? It's I
anticipated this question.
Will you stop?
What?
My goodness.
To win games, you have to win the game.
That's the worst.
Not lose the game.
Got it.
Yep.
He upsets me.
So if to tie the game, you have to tie the game.
Yeah. Right.
I'm a big snack time guy.
Nobody cares.
JFig,
She's
done
she's
with him,
so
son.
done with him.
Like, she's cut his pictures out.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Dunzo blocked.
done blocked. Have you keyed his car?
What?
I can't disclose that information.
Wow.
I'm happy and I'm sad.
Just be sad.
Oh my god!
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game.
You look at him as a bird now.
He's a sitting duck, is what he is.
He ain't no sitting duck. He's a pigeon.
Take a break. Final hour coming up. Sick of this Shams, man. Sick of him.
We got JFig tacos.
Again?
Yeah, I forgot to take it off.
You saw I didn't speak.
So look, I took a
Yeah,
bite.
but it's in default because that's how it's defaulted.
Yeah.
Okay, but did I pick him?
You picked him the last time, so he probably did a previous order.
No, he didn't. You saw him.
I
I
did
didn't
previous
see it.
order. I
Yep,
did previous order.
exactly. You did it. So
No, because did you get the pineapple ones?
this is
Exactly. So it's not previous order.
Okay,
Stop
alright.
trying to blame this
Not
on
putting
me.
pineapple on tacos.
You know
You
what?
definitely
She's
should.
Look,
El pastor is delicious.
look. Don't let Mike McDaniel and the Dolphins
tear us
cause you-
apart.
tear you apart.
I'll tell you who's tearing me apart.
Let's not break up this family.
The Shams Charania. I'm sick of him.
What do you do now?
Why?
Promised me the best offseason ever.
Let me ask you this. Would you forgot about the offseason if the Dolphins were 2-0?
I don't know. Hard to say. I can't live in fantasy.
What?
Can't live in fantasy.
Show pony. You live in fantasy all the time.
I can't live in the hypothetical world. I can't. But he promised me the craziest offseason ever.
Is it over?
It is. They signed Thanasis Antetokounmpo. Do you think he thought when he said that he thought Giannis was getting traded? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Like that had to be why.
Yes. I think we all did once Dame got hurt.
So Denise, where was he last year?
Who?
I think he tore his Achilles. I think
Who?
he didn't play.
Denise's?
Thanasis, yeah.
Denise's was doing podcasts, bro.
Yeah, but I think he was hurt because
I mean, he might have been
he
hurt.
wasn't on the Bucks roster because I think he was hurt.
Right. He might have been
Now
hurt,
he's back to cashing that vet check.
but then they didn't give him a 1-year deal. They gave him a 2-year deal.
Oh, listen, they sent Dame away to make money. They're paying basically a $50 million pod for this Miles Turner, who is good. He's not Hakeem. Like,
Right.
we're not, they just had to make some kind of a move. But do you want to know? Like, it was crazy. I was looking at this yesterday. Do you know, Leroy? There have only been 2 top 25 scorers last year to change teams. Do you know that? Like
Jeez.
in the
Yeah.
most craziest
Nobody's doing
NBA
it.
offseason, Kevin Durant and Norman Powell. That's the list. Dame too, but he doesn't count
Well, I
because he's not
forgot
going
where
to play.
Kevin Durant went.
Houston.
Oh, that's right.
That's this is how far this thing. I was like, wait, nobody else made moves. Like Desmond Bain. Desmond Bain went to the Magic. He's not a top 25 scorer.
He's not?
No.
He's on the edges of it.
He's good. I'm not saying he's not good, but I'm talking about the
Right.
top 25 scorers in the league.
You know
2
why?
of them change teams.
You know why? Because that scoring is kind of important.
It is important.
And teams that don't have it, I don't care how good your defense
It is important. It's also this damn Adam Silver and his NBA with no moves anymore. Hate it.
Why?
Second apron.
Stupid second apron. Nobody knows what the hell is.
When is the deal over between the players
That's
and
a
the
good.
owners?
I don't know. But
No, but it automatically goes up depending on revenue.
I think gonna have to next collective bargaining agreement. They got to change that up, man. It's not helping the owners and the players,
Mhm.
to be quite honest.
Schmieden says this offseason has been nothing but Kuminga updates. It's exactly what set me off on this because this guy had the audacity yesterday to drop a inside the drama of Jonathan Kuminga. And I'm like, no, no, Shams. No, I think I'll pass on that.
Inside the drama.
You know, where's my inside Norman Powell got traded to the Heat? That's more worthy than Jonathan Kuminga and his stupid standoff with the Warriors. The Warriors, you don't want him that much. Let him go. This is ridiculous. You're holding him hostage.
But they don't want to let him go for nothing.
I know, but he's like, but you guys don't want me that much. I don't understand. It's like you guys want me, but not really. So let me go. Like, yeah, we can't do that. No. So
And nobody would give him what you want.
the Heat, what I'm basically telling you is the Heat made the second biggest move of the offseason. And it doesn't feel like they did, but they did. They got a top 25 scorer for nothing. And no one's talking about it.
Was Norman Powell top 25?
Yes, he was 24th. But he was. Hey, that is top 25.
Where was Tyler?
He was 21, I think, but he didn't change teams.
All right. No, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to.
You got, by the way, some lettuce right there. Thanks a lot, JFig, for your default order.
Yeah.
You know what?
Look,
Hey, she's doing the news. Hey, what's going on in the newsletter?
It looks
Don't
good.
worry about
Are
it.
we in the newsletter?
I don't know.
Did we make it?
Can we get in the newsletter?
Yeah.
Please.
Are you gonna
Jennifer?
You gonna leave out my birthday because?
Or are we gonna have to start treating you like the doorman?
You gonna leave out my birthday to make me feel closer to Leroy?
No, we gotta start treating him like the bouncer. Treat her like the bouncer.
Oh.
Hey.
I gotta go to that spot. I think I know the spot you went.
I know where it is. It used to be. It used to be.
You're not gonna call it out
Here's,
right now.
here's the real question: did he call you ma'am?
Listen, if he would have called me man,
Did he
his
call you
job
ab-
would have been on the line.
We used to say,
okay?
hold
Did he-
my stuff.
Did he call you abuela?
Hold my earring. Just one.
He called you abuela.
Abuela, you're a little bit too old for this club, ain't you?
Listen.
And you know what Jennifer would have said?
What?
She's older than me.
Absolutely. Throwing somebody under the bus. That's
So
me.
he looked at Lupe's ID.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Interesting.
Wait, were you getting hit on by young guys the whole night?
No.
Sounds like a yes.
I think that's
I
a
don't
yes.
know.
Sounds like a
When you
yes.
tell you that you two might have been the oldest people at
Okay.
So
No, there was one
Some little
specific
emo-
person in the crowd that just so weird.
Some little emo brat come up to you. Try and sing you
No,
a
every
song?
single time he tried getting close, my friends went around.
Oh,
me. They
you guys
huddled.
went zone defense. Oh wow.
Oh damn.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, that's tough. Maybe
Knock him
Anthony,
out.
maybe Anthony Weaver can call up Lupe. Stop giving him so many yards.
Yeah.
Damn,
Lupe can make him punt.
Point for Toe! Point for Leroy!
We say, hey, Lupe stayed around JFig with a shirt that says 3 and out, baby. 3 and out. 3 and out.
Nah, that's why you got to get your best two-man game going. You got to get the guy that can run the fast break with you.
Yeah.
Because he's got to play.
So I'm gonna send somebody deep, but then I'm gonna send somebody in the flat.
Exactly.
So while you covering that deep guy, my flat guy gonna get through.
That's it.
Yep.
That's all you need.
Oh, listen.
I'll let you know next
Let
time
me
I
just
go
tell
out.
you something. Let me tell you something. These kids today, they make assumptions. They ain't got no game. You gotta
Talk to
learn.
them.
You gotta work the room. You
Talk
gotta
to
know
them.
you can't just go over there. Hey girl. No.
Hobnob.
You gotta work the room.
Yeah, don't
And
you?
you got to work on
You gotta
friends.
find some mutual, some just random conversation. Next
I
thing
saw
you
one
know,
on
have a
Friday
couple of
working the room.
cocktails.
I think what you guys got to do is if you're out and you see JFig partying.
No.
No, I'm just saying if you guys do though, if you see JFig partying and you really want to get into some conversation, just rip Mike McDaniel. She'll be right there.
Talk about birds.
Talk about
No,
birds.
don't do that. Unless you want to
I'll
talk
get
about
really angry.
murdering birds.
See, yeah, nowadays they ain't got no end game.
No.
They don't know how to look at a nice looking lady and go over and just have an opening conversation, whether it goes somewhere or not. Right, that opening conversation just laying the groundwork
Like
so
I-
you could get a feel for where you
Yeah,
at.
don't
Gotta
even-
say you're assuming people actually come up
Wait,
to me.
JFig, hold on. Well, here's the
But
thing.
now with that look,
What?
now with you like just already mad because the bouncer didn't
I told
acknowledge.
you I wasn't
Right.
mad on the inside.
And you can't. And by the way, you can't have a group of ladies. Come on, man. You can't have an old lineman like blocking you so like guys
Yeah.
can't get through to
Yeah,
talk to
yeah,
you. That's
yeah.
that's
Okay, no,
ridiculous.
that was every time that specific person would
Right.
come around.
Uh-huh.
me 'cause
Okay.
I didn't want him to talk to me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
gotcha. All right.
But
Okay.
most of the time, no one came up to me.
Really?
I think I just scare people.
Nah, you got.
You are at
You did
times.
scare the
You're
bouncer.
yeah, you didn't scare the bouncer.
As I should have. Okay.
Wow. See what I mean? That attitude is not going to get you friendliness. I'm just sorry.
Anyway. Guy says, working man says the Heat. We pretend that 6 men are stars. We got Norman Powell. How the mighty have fallen.
Norman
At least-
Powell's a good scorer.
At least Dalton Connect knows he's a bench player. Wes Goldberg said something really spot on because I'm so sick of this Dalton Connect being thrown into these Andrew Wiggins talks
What's that?
because they just keep saying he's former first-round pick Dalton Connect. It's like, yeah, okay, that was their mistake. They wanted to trade him in 2 months, and he got lemon lawed. They should call him lemon law Dalton Connect.
we also had Greg Oden.
Yeah.
It's not like how long can we throw
Imagine
that
if
out?
I did that to the Lakers with like Jaime. Be like, hey, he's former first-round pick Jaime Hawkins.
You guys had Eddie Curry as well.
Oh yeah, I remember that was going to be a thing. Eddie Curry. I remember it being a
Did
big
he
deal.
ever get in enough shape to play consistent minutes?
I don't think he played at all.
He got a ring though.
He did get a ring. I don't think he
Right.
ever played though. I don't remember Eddie Curry getting any minutes. I remember Greg Oden. I remember that being a big thing. I mean, we went through so many big men. And then Spo was just like, hey, how about Chris Bosh? Just be my center. How about that? You know? And then he just made Bam do it too. Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Eric Dampier.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
He did
Eric
have Big
Dampier.
Z.
Had Big Z. The only guy who was good was Birdman,
Doesn't Big Z always is always he's
LeBron.
like LeBron's bodyguard?
pretty much.
I don't know if he's
Big
his
Z,
bodyguard,
but Big Z, I know. If LeBron goes to a team, Big Z always ended up on that team.
No, I think he eventually. I think that was his last year. I think he retired after
he
that.
retired after that Miami run.
Right.
And then
But we were thrilled. We were like, you know what we did with Big Z? They're doing that with DeAndre Ayton right now. They're like, oh, they got DeAndre Ayton.
I mean, DeAndre, like, I can't figure him out because he looks like a 7-foot Dwight Howard, right? He's built like Dwight Howard, but he's maybe what, 4 inches taller?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He's one of those 7-footers, dude. Like,
Can't figure it out. 7-footers, man.
He missed a game because it was too cold out.
What?
He missed a game because there was too much ice on the road for him. He goes, I'm not going.
He just didn't go to the game.
Yes. Or he was late. I don't remember if it was late. I think he was late.
Come on, dude. That's a bit much.
I know.
Oh my goodness. What's wrong with people? The boss told JFig she went to school with Carl Weathers. She couldn't have. Carl Weathers went to an all-boys school.
Mm-hmm. Class clown.
Nice try, you idiot. See that's just terrible.
By the way,
Tobin is big ZD.
oh, that's a good one, man. That is a good one.
Love ZD. Love ZD, dude.
I'm not a ZD guy.
Don't like a big ZD?
No, I'm more of
like
a
Big ZD?
What's the one with the stuffed cheese?
That's ravioli.
No,
Tortellini.
Tortellini.
Yeah, tortellini's good.
Oh, that's so good.
You ever get You ever go to the
gnocchi? That's potato.
So good.
Yeah, so good. You can't eat but a little bit of those because it fills you right up.
Take a break. Back up to this.
got nothing on
Is there
your
no
mouth.
decency anymore?
Listen,
Is there no decency anymore?
we're being hard on JFig.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. I saw it with my own eyes.
Being hard on her. Let her be.
Thank you, Vlad.
Okay, let me go.
That's why I
Listen,
played your song.
Jennifer
I
just
hear
ate
it.
a taco, which keep in mind, as long as we've been getting these tacos, I have been complaining about them being messy when you get all that stuff that she likes on it,
Right, she ruined.
right?
I didn't do it.
She's out there with a fork and knife eating the taco.
Okay, dude.
I was scooping up what fell
No.
off the taco, and I ate it like that. What do you want me to do?
You got to regather it in the tortilla that's left. So
And
everybody
how am I
knows.
going to regather it with my
Everybody knows
fingers?
that.
Yes.
Ew.
You didn't. No. You
My hands are dirty from touching the computer and stuff like that.
come on, dude.
Really?
No.
Really?
So how did you originally eat the taco?
I grabbed it. I ate it. Whatever
And
fell.
so
I
now
went
this.
to
So
go
in
get
the
a
midst
fork.
between you eating the taco and then going with fork and knife, then all of a sudden you decide my hands are not cleanly enough to regather.
Because at some
To
point,
regather individual things that were on a taco, yes.
I don't like it.
I'm telling you,
You're
you
breaking
like-
taco
you-
rules.
yeah.
You've already besmirched
You know
the
what?
taco.
I
You-
didn't
You know,
order the taco.
you know how you avoid that situation? Open up wider. Okay, get more
Okay,
taco.
And
in
what
your
about
mouth.
the things that are all over the floor when you're eating, huh?
that? I don't got
Exactly.
nothing.
Go
I got
over
nothing.
there. I saw
got
tomatoes, onions, and steak on the floor.
Well, yeah, that's because
Open your mouth wider when you're eating. How about that?
Hey, yo.
Tread lightly. She's still mad at the bouncer.
yeah, I know. She's
She's
taking
mad at Mike McDaniel, the
Yep.
bouncer, and you. Don't
You want to hear some more Mike McDaniel?
No.
Too bad.
Messy taco describes the Dolphins' defense this season.
That's not a bad. You know what? That's a good one.
That's a point.
That's a point.
This was Mike McDaniel on Stephen Ross. What he and Stephen Ross talked about after the loss. Here's what he had to say.
What conversations have you had with Stephen Ross, and how would you describe the tone of those conversations since yesterday's game?
Since yesterday's game, we talked about the game after the game, and then talked about the preparation week for Buffalo. So kind of in step with what what I talked to the team about as well. So his like everyone else, we thought we could have won the game, and we didn't. And then we talked about the short week in Buffalo.
Why don't you just say we talked about the game? That's it. Why we had to go
Because
through
you
all
want me
of
to tell
that?
you why, Vlad? Because that's not Mike McDaniel's way.
That's not Mike McDaniel's way. It's not Mike McDaniel's way, dude.
Nope.
It's not. If that was Mike McDaniel's way, we'd have known. But
That's not Mike McDaniel's way.
You know, the old don't like long talkers except for themselves. So when he was interviewing,
That's true.
When he was interviewing Mike McDaniel for the job, did at any time did Stephen Ross maybe take a nap during an answer or something like that? And it was like, oh.
we don't know that Mike McDaniel's not a good listener. So maybe he listened to the old talk for a while.
Can I just tell you,
Mhm.
if somebody paying you $4 or $5 million a year, $6
Mhm.
million, whatever he making, you a good listener.
Oh, you're gonna be a great listener. bro.
Great listener. Because
But-
you ain't made that money yet.
You think? You
I
think?
don't
He,
know if Ross listened to Mike McDaniel.
you think he? You think he showed him the grass farm when they first met? I don't think he wants to fire him. I think he's like upset.
He
No, he
doesn't.
didn't. He
I,
doesn't.
I respect a guy that has patience because you know how I feel about that. However, it's going to get to a point where you're going to, but here's the problem. The problem is, you think Stephen Ross knows that if I'm firing anybody, it got to be Chris Grier first?
Well,
No, I don't think Chris
I'm
Grier's
gonna-
getting fired, dude.
I'm
But
going-
that's my
telling you
point.
this.
I think Tobin's right about this, Leroy. This guy knows things. Like he knows things. I've been watching this thing on Mafia's Greatest Hits,
Mhm.
like a list of some of the greatest known mobsters. And yeah, you know how some of them survive? Or don't, well, actually they don't survive. They know where the bodies are laid.
Yep.
He knows. He
I've heard
knows
that too.
many
Look,
things.
I know Omar's saying that too. Like he knows where the bodies are buried and things like. I don't even think it's that. Like I don't think my instinct is not that Chris Grier knows something.
Chris Grier is the closest to him.
People seem to think that Chris Grier is compromising pictures. Chris Grier has all the dirt. My mindset is not that with Chris Grier. It is because Chris Grier has been here for 20 years. He's a nice guy. Everybody seems to see he's a very pleasant guy to work with. I don't think Stephen Ross at this age wants to start from scratch. He never really starts from scratch. He always does halves in, halves out when it comes to firings. And the guy survived here for 20 years. I think that when this all comes to a head, Mike McDaniel is going to be the fall guy and Chris Grier is still going to be here.
No.
I'm telling you.
Because here's why. As much as I've said things about Mike McDaniel, right? I've said more things about Chris Grier and how he's kind of put this thing together with all these injured players.
Understood. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to get fired. I agree with you. I just don't think he will.
But if it gets to that point where you think some moves have to be made, like the guy who picked the players has to go first.
I know.
When you're an owner and you see, man, I'm paying a lot of money for some banged up players, and what the hell's going on with this tight end? I'm just speaking, like I'm, Stephen Ross. And who's this tight end that we couldn't keep the other tight end for that we liked? And we got a new tight end who you said was better, and now he's not playing, and now you got questions. Who, all these decisions. Why we sign a guy off Achilles, and guess what? He's hurt.
Yeah, but the whole thing is, if I'm Chris Grier, right? Don't forget, this guy was kind of in the whole fold when they tried to get in the Sean Payton, Tom Brady thing before they got busted tamper. Now, I don't know how much power he would have had with Sean Payton here. It's hard to say what that would have been.
That's the problem. It's
hard to say what that would have been. But either way, their whole plan B, once that all blew up, was, all right, I guess we got to make good on this Tua thing. So I feel like if you're Chris Grier, you can always go back to Steve Ross, being like, listen, we tried to make this Tua thing work. You and me, Stevie. Hey, let's sit down. Let's go have some Panera bread, right? And so he's sitting with Stephen Ross because the old love Panera bread. They love a bread.
I was about to ask you.
I was ready to hear that.
The old love of Panera
They
bread.
do. That Panera bread and soup.
You're not that old. You're not in the Panera bread bracket. Let
me tell you something. If you ever see me eating a grilled cheese with a tomato soup,
right?
You heard it here first. You can end it.
Cool. Oh, I'm telling you something right now.
You don't even eat that at home or something?
No, I don't eat that.
No,
I don't
I'm
like
telling-
tomato.
It's possible Stephen Ross has a Panera bread in his mansion. Like, that's how much the old love Panera bread. And I'm
Show
telling
you the difference between rich,
Yeah.
between wealthy and rich.
Yeah.
Who's the wide receiver? All he got is a Taco Bell.
Oh,
He got a Taco Bell.
I'm telling you.
Stephen Ross got it.
So I think Chris Grier, Stephen Ross, they pull up to Ross's Panera bread in his mansion. They have the sourdough bread bowl there. He has tomato, one has broccoli cheese, and he goes, look, Stevie, we tried to make this work, baby. We thought we were going to get Sean Payton, Tom Brady. We got busted because of that snitch Brian Flores. And now, we tried to make the Tua thing work. It was fun for a little bit while it lasted. Let's go back to the drawing board, baby. We'll go get ourselves Carson Beck.
He goes, yeah, and this next decision might hurt a little bit, but like you can't. There's listen. Here's the problem. Okay.
You think he calls him Stevie?
No.
Here's the problem. It's Mr. Ross. Here's the problem, and I think everybody needs to understand this. I've seen over the last couple of weeks all of the suggestions that you had as coach. And the problem is, if you get a new coach, it's going to be a first-time coach. Because
it's always a first-time coach.
Here's why. Because what GM, unless you fire the GM, is going to let one of these veteran coaches come in, make demands, and get all the power.
Mm-hmm.
So why would the GM sign that?
Can I ask you
guy?
a question? Because I've been thinking about this, right?
Uh-huh.
Because you always, we always talk about, like, hey, you got to know who the replacement is. I genuinely am asking the question, who do Dolphin fans want to be the replacement?
They just thrown out names.
Because all I get is, this is legitimately, because
John Gruden.
John Gruden, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And then the second dumbest thing is Bill Belichick. So I really genuinely want to know, like, who do the Dolphins want them to go get?
Right.
Because
nobody has an answer.
Who's the, like, is it
so
Tomlin? They're going to go back to, like, if this Pittsburgh thing blows up, that would be fun. I would like that.
But Tomlin is like Flores.
Well, hold on now.
just more accomplished. So he probably going to get.
But he's probably not going anywhere. He's probably going to be in Pittsburgh. So
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
genuinely
Pittsburgh don't fire their
asking.
coach.
Yeah, I'm just genuinely asking, like, who do the Dolphin fans want that's established? Because it's probably going to be a first-time head coach.
It's the only established head coach if they let go, because he hasn't won with this particular player as of yet.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think there's just a little smoke, but I don't know if there's any rumbling. Maybe John Harbaugh.
That's possible.
Because
That
the
there's a
Ravens-
little Harbaugh. Like if they do if they just like, hey,
Yeah,
we get to the end of this. John's been great.
Why would they get rid of John Harbaugh?
I don't know.
because they haven't won a Super Bowl since Ray Lewis.
Keeps blowing
Okay, but
double-digit
why,
leads.
can I ask a question? Why do we pick and choose who gets the won the Super Bowl pass and who doesn't? Because you just said, and I've mentioned guys who won the Super Bowl or said, and I've said that was a long time ago, and we say that with Aaron Rodgers. You say he get Super Bowl protection, right?
Ring protection, yeah.
Ring protection.
Mhm.
Okay, John Harbaugh won a Super Bowl.
But so now Vlad's gonna be little Leroy Horde right now and say, you've had great teams. You've had number one seeds.
Right.
You've had the two-time MVP.
I'm merely asking, how do you determine who
That's-
gets ring protection and who doesn't?
It's
I don't. To me, like, look, if you get through and have to recycle players, once that whole setup is gone, okay, and you got to start over, and then you've rebuilt the team as an organization with a team that you think should be competing, and you're not there, you got to evaluate that again.
But
I'm not saying you got to keep the same guy,
but even like
because he won a Super Bowl.
Even like, look what we're talking about. We're talking about, okay, if these guys, if they get fired,
Okay, but
I
ask you this all the time.
and I don't know the answer to that. Like, I don't know who the guy is that the Dolphins are going to lure here that's going to be the savior. You know,
Think about this.
like
I
this
say
guy
the
saying
same thing.
he wants Andy Reid's not going anywhere.
I say the same thing about
Who?
at quarterback. Okay, like you do realize that if you get rid of Tua and you say you're gonna bring somebody else in, that guy's not gonna be as good as Tua.
I think there's more
And then
quarterbacks
you
right
can
now than
say-
coaches, as far as like the guys. Not saying that
If
there
it
can be other good coaches. I'm saying established.
Right.
Like, you'll have other places. Like there'll be a Russell Wilson flying around for a year. We can go down. We could spin the block with that for a year.
Oh. See, but that's you still.
I get
think
it. I'm just saying.
you're still winging it. Like, I mean, you had to play Dallas to throw for 400.
Like, who's
Like
the guy?
the week before they were like Jackson Dart to be in here by the break.
Who's the GM?
right?
Who's the GM we're bringing? Who's
Right.
replacing Chris Grier? Who? Lewis Riddick? That's what I hear. Lewis Riddick on TV
I'll be down with that.
because he's great on TV.
And he's
Didn't go great for Mayock.
No, he did it before though.
But Riddick
Mayock
did it.
had not done it.
Yeah,
He
Riddick
was
said-
in the front office before.
Mhm.
So it's not
What
like
was his
it's
gig?
he was
He was the guy.
Hold on, let me look.
I don't think he was the guy.
he was player personnel guy, I think. It goes GM player personnel.
And I'll take the guy that's been going every week, week in and week out, going to college football games and announcing those college football games. He knows the players.
It's a
I
wine,
like that
it's a
guy.
wine and cheese job.
No.
That's a Panera
Just because
Bread
a
job.
guy been doing games don't mean he's looking at it like that. You know what I'm saying?
If you're I like the guy who's player personnel and continually calling these young the games.
Again, so
And the
I
NFL as well.
make you player personnel. You got to bring a guy in, right? You keep in mind now you're going to bring a guy in that's either young or doesn't want all the power, eliminating all the guys that everybody's talking about.
Right.
You
Trust me.
understand that?
Hey, I'm not saying that the Dolphins should stick with these guys because there's no replacements. I'm just saying I don't know who the guys are the Dolphin fans want because the Gruden idea, stupid. I put firmly on that. That's a dumb idea.
So Riddick was
The
hired-
director of pro personnel.
Yeah,
that's
he
what I
was-
just
yeah,
said.
Pro scout for the Commanders, and he was hired as pro scout for the Eagles. Then, he went to director of player personnel. He's had since he stopped being player personnel. He's had 4 interviews for a general manager
Right.
vacancy: Steelers, Jets, Texans, and Lions.
Huh? I don't know though.
What don't you know?
I don't know if he can do it.
Who can do it?
Lewis Riddick.
What do you mean?
Fix the Dolphins.
Listen, the first thing that is gonna have to.
He's been talking to Greeny every morning.
You gotta have. You have to have, and this is no lie. you've been asked to be patient with this process.
Mm-hmm.
If they start over, like, yeah, you going to, if whoever has to start it over in the next 2 years are going to have about 20 draft picks.
Yep.
Because you're going to have to do it that way.
What about Rex Ryan?
Oh. Take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Final segment of the show. Want to let you guys know this is exciting.
Oh,
Mike Tyson bringing his Return of the Mike show to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino this December. Iron Mike stories, anecdotes. He told you he's going to tell. We had him on last week. He told you he's going to tell it all. Lawsuits, talking about the Jake Paul thing. We never really got into the lawsuit. The thing, like he got screwed out of the Roy Jones fight. Like he got even that's kind of the sad thing, you know. Like he had to do the Jake Paul fight, but the Roy Jones fight was super commercially successful, and that company completely bilked him out of money. So, which bums you out. So, while the Jake Paul thing was tough, I saw that the numbers. Well, let me tell you the code word first before I start rambling. Code word for today on the Mike Tyson thing is knockout. Text knockout to 20357. Knockout to 20357. For more info, go to WQAM.com. It's a text contest. Message and data rates may apply. Don't text and drive. Tickets also available for purchase at casino.hardrock.com/Hollywood/events. I saw that the Terrence Crawford fight went as 41 million viewers for that, which was the most for a male championship fight, I think, of the century. Mike Tyson, though, Jake Paul, was over 100 million.
what?
Yep.
100 million people watched.
That's what they claimed.
Two things. One,
They also claimed that the Taylor Serrano rematch was 75 million.
well, that's Jake Paul and his people trying to say that his production and throwing of his promotion and him throwing a fight gets more ratings than.
Are you? Hold on, Vlad. I'm sorry, dude.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry,
like a
dude.
kid,
Like,
bro.
are you serious, dude? Right now? Are you proud of it? No. Just you know what? Just bring it to the microphone, please. We all saw it.
Get closer to the microphone.
You're like a lineman that
Leroy.
thinks he got away with it, and you're caught.
You're like Mike
Flag
McDaniel-
on the play.
You're like Mike McDaniel right now.
-1, dude.
It's her fault.
Can you send to? No,
But
it's
why?
what?
-1.
I forgot. You know what? I forgot to add one to the Mike Biamonte new list
What is
For
it?
deception.
for ASMR.
You know what? It's a good thing. Thank you for reminding us, Leroy.
ASMR.
-1 for snack time then.
Fine,
Do that one too.
I'll do that too. For lack of radio etiquette.
We're all friends here, buddy.
What? That has nothing to do with anything. I'm sorry.
We're on
Vlad.
camera.
Vlad, what were you saying, dude?
We're on camera. I completely forgot,
I
bro.
forgot too.
I forgot.
We give more
For
access.
unnecessary chewing.
See, when we didn't have access, when they didn't have access to see us, this wasn't a big deal. Now all of
no,
a sudden,
no matter what though, because you're next to a microphone. So I'm
I
pretty
moved
sure
back.
back then
No.
you also did the same thing with a microphone.
I'm backed away.
That doesn't no.
You housed those chips just now.
Want to know the honest truth?
Yes. No, do tell.
So I thought it was just a couple left, right? So,
Did you have some in your eye now?
so I just tipped it back and I'm like, oh, there's more than I thought. So my mouth was a lot more.
Yeah, I know.
filled.
You engulfed it like a pelican.
How does it? Wait a minute. Hold on. I will not let you say that about me. The way you hose down wings and the meatball sub.
Wasn't on the air. That wasn't on the radio. We weren't talking to anybody. There's no cameras. No nothing. I was eating in the privacy of your own home. We were watching the Dolphins embarrass themselves.
Yep.
You did this to our audience. Not the same.
Okay.
You are an ultimate deflector. You should be the backup goalie for the Panthers.
What?
You are a deflector of the highest regard, my friend. And you're putting blinders on and you're ignoring me right now because you know it's ridiculous. How many chips you just engulfed before the segment? You had 7 minutes between segments.
I used that for tacos.
And somehow you still wanted chips.
I can't. I'm not gonna waste the chips. I got them as to eat with them, and
Appetizer?
yeah, no, just I eat.
This is crazy. Mike says on Twitter, he says, Tobin, the next coach is the old coach. Saban returns to help Tua and rewrite his own NFL history.
Well,
I don't know about that. Hey, it's a nice story.
I'm telling you,
It's a nice
you're not.
story.
You might be seeing your next head coach on Thursday.
Here's the problem.
McDermott?
Joe Brady.
Yeah,
Joe Brady. He is a South Florida guy.
they
Florida.
are getting.
Stunning Steve came up with that one.
They are getting. Like. There's no way if you keep Chris Grier, you're gonna bring in somebody like Nick Saban.
No.
If you keep Chris Grier, you can bring in somebody like Joe Brady.
Yeah.
Right? But you ain't gonna bring nobody in over like 45 who's gonna want power, who's got schooled by their older coaches around them, got schooled about how to go about getting a head coaching job.
Pembroke Pines' his own Joe Brady. All right, we can see it. That makes sense. Good suggestion by you and Stunt and Steve.
Are you
Well, I mean,
sure? Has he been getting
is he?
interviewed?
I don't know.
I don't remember him getting
He's
interviewed.
very young. He's only 35, so I don't know.
So my other question is this.
Can he bring Josh Allen with him?
So my other question is this.
Hey, Haley
Do you
Steinfeld,
want
make a stink?
if you're doing and you're hiring a coach, right? Do you need somebody to come in with a certain attitude? Like just over the like Dan Campbell, over the top, just feel like it sounds ridiculous, but you know that this is what your team needs.
Yeah.
You know what how many coaches are like that?
Don't know.
You've already had them all.
Don't know.
Brian Flores,
Mhm.
Dan Campbell. You've already had the guys that are like that. The physical guys that are young. Like you can, who else can you get?
Don't know.
Mike Tomlin.
I've been so hopeful that this season wasn't going to go this way. I didn't think I'd have to know this.
It's not. It's going, but it's not there. You got 15 more games, dude.
No, dude. But they're
Why are
probably
you so?
Because if they get their ass kicked, he's going to get fired on Friday.
No,
come on.
He won't be Friday.
Why not Friday?
Won't be Friday.
It's going to be Friday.
That's
dude.
quick, dude.
That's not quick.
Yeah, it is quick.
But don't you have to give the team time
to do what?
To get the new staff ready because you have a Monday night game?
Okay, here's the deal.
I'm just asking.
And let me just I know. And bless your heart.
No, bless your heart.
But like you're telling me, here's where everybody says you need a new direction, you need to do this, you need to do that, and whatever. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You think if I took another coach and plugged him into this situation, he's going to do much better?
Maybe.
If all the players are damn hurt that you depend on?
What if?
Okay. And if you have the same guy selecting the coach, what kind of guy you think you're going to get?
What about, hear me out, Mario Cristobal
No.
wins the national championship?
No, absolutely not.
Why not? Just pulls a Harbaugh.
Because there's
then takes over the Dolphins.
There's no recruiting in the NFL.
So what? He's tough. That's exactly what you want. Tough.
You like the attitude.
Tough.
I like the attitude.
Tough.
I like the attitude.
He's got to win the championship first.
But wait. Let me explain something to you. And look, don't get on me about this, what I'm about to say. Okay? If you just got mad at Mike McDaniel for having the wrong group and having to use a timeout, and how mad are you going to be at Mario Cristobal, who's known?
Game ops?
Yes.
Interesting.
You see, that's what I mean. You guys throwing out names, you ain't asking the right questions.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. You can't.
It's not a good idea.
We're just having ideas right now.
It's not a good idea.
Don't shoot down my ideas.
I'm saying it from the standpoint of the fans.
No, he can't.
All right. Do you understand why you had a problem before?
He's got to win the championship, though. He's not allowed.
Do you understand why you had a problem before, and then you're gonna bring that to the next level?
No, but
you're gonna be so upset.
Yeah, but the bigger issue was we need football. We're gonna have tough trenches.
Now his attitude, or whatever. But what separates him from everybody else is how he builds in trenches, how he convinces people to come here. So his recruiting.
And then
there's no recruiting in the NFL.
And then after he wins the championship and he takes over the Dolphins, Jason Taylor, Hurricanes head coach.
Oh, you want him to run the organization? You don't want him to be the head coach?
No, I want Mario Cristobal.
As what?
He takes over as Dolphins head coach.
Okay.
After he wins the championship, though, he can't leave.
Who's going to be the GM?
Mirabal.
No, stop. Come on.
The guy can pick a lineman.
Oh my God.
What are you talking about? So Mirabal's going to be.
Wait, continue.
And once he takes over the Dolphins job, Jason Taylor, he takes over the Canes job. After they win the championship, though. He can't leave unless they win the championship.
Man, you see how a year changes, boy? 2 years changes? People wanted crystal ball fire 2 years ago, and then now.
Vlad, that was my exact point.
Did you see Mark Fletcher, though?
Do you guys not forget less than a year ago, you were like.
But you know what happens? Wins. That's it. You know what winning does? Winning makes you forget all that bad stuff. You know what nobody remembers now? That the Panthers lost the President's Cup. You know what they say now? The Panthers have been good for such a long time. They won the President's Cup, and they've been to the Stanley Cup Finals 3 times, and they're the back-to-back champions. So when you win, even your mistakes are cleared up. That's it.
They just put a 50 burger on the Bulls, dude.
Who?
Well, almost. 49. Showed mercy. You want to coach with grace, you know?
Leroy's frustrated.
He's not allowed to be frustrated with me. Wait. What he did to start this segment.
So Brandon Meadows said, I'd like to work for Leroy one day. I'm going to be the laziest, most mundane worker ever, and he'll give me a raise too. Dude, clearly you are not familiar with my work. Your ass would be gone.
Stun Steve says, I was hearing out your stupid hypothetical into the mirror ball thing.
Yeah.
But only if Chris Paul wins the championship.
You are the problem with this world.
Why?
You hire all your friends and family.
Nobody else has any good ideas.
All his friends and family. Right?
Leroy, would you
your whole fraternity would just be going down the slide. Talking about business meeting.
Could you imagine if Mike McDaniel was Leroy's pool guy?
Well, he might be in a couple weeks.
Or you're working at Publix? Yeah, exactly.
Leroy would lash
out.
Dude,
All right.
If Mike McDaniel was giving me some of those answers after screwing up my chicken tender sub, we would have some words.
Food fight.
That's our show, everybody. We will talk to you rascals from Panthers Media Day tomorrow.